All right, can you hear me now? Are we good?
Yeah, yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
All right. How about you?
Honestly, man, I wish I could say I was better
Yeah, I've been
because,
following. What's
well, not only is there shit with Tibbs going on, but I also found out that my dad and his bitch of a wife are actually trying to file. Well, they actually are planning on trying to sue me and my mom and our family for defamation and slander, which we never did any of those things. So I've got that going on, which fucking sucks.
well, I can tell you this. I don't really know that you're necessarily like collectible, so I don't think it'll be worth an attorney's time. I don't really think that's necessarily something to worry about. And what have you
Uh,
said? What have you said that's not true?
According to them, when you remember how I brought up back in 2014 when I went down there to visit and they didn't have anything in their fridge and shit like that, that was true. And they're trying to say, like, oh, that wasn't true and this, and that, and the other. And it's like, it's a whole fucking mess. It's fucking dumb.
How would that cost
But
many money?
do I?
How would that cost many money? Like, so you didn't.
Oh, that's okay. Get this, it gets better. They're trying to get me and my family to pay for the court costs, which is never going to happen because we don't have money like that. So,
Yeah, that's not. All this seems kind of ridiculous. I really wouldn't even sweat
but
it.
I will admit this, and I'm sure that you and everybody that, is probably going to watch this will agree that Tibbs is a psychotic weirdo and he clearly needs help.
Yeah, I mean, like his whole crazy. He's crazy, Steve. He's Elias. Like it's all pretty bizarre.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, at first, I thought I could trust the dude because this is somebody who I will admit did get me away from the trolls. And to Tibbs, even though I hate your guts right now, I will thank you for getting me away from the trolls. Thank you for that. Oh, and
Yeah,
by the way, Tibbs, I will admit you thought you were slick, but here's the thing: I've got several other kick accounts and several other. By the way, you ain't getting into my YouTube ever again, motherfucker, because I detached your shit and I changed everything up, boy. So you ain't getting in ever again. So
what
you
happened?
can forget about trying to hold on. So
Okay.
Tibbs, stop trying to come after me, you stupid fucking psychotic piece of shit. You are a psychopath and you need fucking help. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but bro, those voices in your head, they're not real, bro. They're fake as fuck. They really are. And
Yeah.
you sitting there saying that you're gonna help Jenny Joe and my former old man, fuck you. Go ahead, help them because it's never gonna go anywhere, you dumb fuck.
He
And
did spend.
everybody knows it.
The guy spent like several years in a mental institute. So I don't really know that he's playing with a full deck.
Yeah, and and to the trolls that weren't actually trolls that were genuinely trying to help me, I want to say thank you for trying to help me. And I do apologize for my mistakes over the years. But Tibbs, there's one thing that you need to learn. I don't do shit your way. I do things my way. And Marty here can even tell you
Yeah.
when it comes down to me becoming a better person, I can do it. But it takes people like you, Southern Harlot, and all these other douchebags to fuck off and let me do what I need to do. And you know what's funny, Tibbs? You sit there and you call Kate and all them pedos and pedo supporters. By you siding with them, what does that make you in turn? If you're siding with them, what does that make you? A pedo supporter, you dumbass.
That's a great
Duh.
point. That's a great point. Like he was calling Kate a pedophile supporter or a pedophile, and
And
then
now all of a sudden he's siding with them. Oh, and
yeah,
Tim, by the way, dude, that whole thing with the 15-year-old, I did that to help your fucking ass out. But yet you're not grateful for that, are you? You're not grateful for the fact that I actually tried to help you out because for once in my fucking life, I thought you were somebody that I could actually trust. But it looks like I was wrong once again. But I will say this: you can tarnish my reputation all you want. Marty here. And Marty, I do thank you for, being chill about everything over the last few months and letting me do
yeah.
my
Well,
thing. I do appreciate that.
thank you for giving me
But
credit for
dude,
that.
let me tell you this right now, Tibbs. Even Marty has seen me do better in the past when I'm not being fucked with. So Tibbs, do yourself a favor and fuck off. You tell me to get off the internet, boy, I ain't going nowhere. You
Yeah,
cannot make me get off. You're not going to make me get off. I'm going to do what I need to do to better myself for myself, my family, and my motherfucking people. And I'm not going to let some psychotic little bitch wearing a fucking mask who fucks a love doll, mind you, who thinks that a fucking sin doll is real, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on people that do that because there are a lot of people out there that do that, and I don't judge. But, bro, look at you. You're living out of a fucking motel. You've been in the psych ward God knows how many times. And it's funny, you sit there and say that, you sit there and call me a pedophile, but yet you looked on the fucking registry yourself, you idiot. The registry don't lie, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
The registry don't lie, dude. So, Tibbz, fuck off before I make you fuck off. Okay? Because I'm not the dude to fuck with. You can try to shut me down a million times. And guess what? It takes one time for you to slip up for me to get your ass. And this slip up was your slip up. So you yourself, Tibbz, are a pedo supporter. Because you're siding with known fucking pedophiles, bro.
Exactly.
You said it yourself. Kate's a piece of shit. We all know this. You read the shit for yourself, bro. You read the shit for yourself. You have seen all the shit proving that I am not a pedophile, but yet you side with them. So, Tibbz, fuck you, you pedo supporting little bitch.
Yeah, so let me say something. Okay, well, all right. Look, when a man is right, and logic is logic. Using Tibbz' own logic and definitions of Kate, somebody that Tibbz has considered a pedophile, and trying to support Kate using his logic, pedophile. How is he not a pedophile supporter? You know, like, I'm not saying that Marty were just used. It happens sometimes.
Have you gotten in touch with them?
Yeah.
Hey, Chance, what's up, dude?
Hey, still not.
Audio's out there, bro.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. So the guy's name is what? Cybertech Bill or something?
His name's Bill Cybertech, and he makes music, and like he's really actually.
Can you guys hear me now? Are we good?
Yeah. Loud and clear, bro. What's up?
What's going on, CI? How you doing, man?
Just getting ready to cash for the night. You look wiped. What's up?
Well, you know the whole rumor about Jenny and my now former dad sending papers to my house and suing us?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're real, and it's actually happening.
I told you, bro. I told you they were real papers. I just didn't think they were going to do it.
What they're trying to sue me and my family for is fucking stupid. They're trying to sue me and my family for defamation and slander.
Okay, but here's what you hear me out, pal. How much money do you have saved up in the bank right now?
None. I have nothing.
Right. And how much does your mom have, and how much does Ed have? Honest question.
Know, but here's the thing.
Wait, hang on, dude. Not a lot of money, right? There's nothing to get. They could sue you all day long. It's a civil suit.
Oh, that's okay. It gets better. They're wanting us to pay for the court fees.
So you got to have money to pay.
Let me tell you this. Do you know how many times banks have sued me? Like countless times. Do you know how much they've gotten? Absolutely nothing. You know, so don't sweat it. It's just a big jerk off. Yeah. It
pisses me off and hurts me more than anything.
It's the principle, right? It's the principle of the matter.
To see my own dad do what he's doing is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, man, when I got those court papers, dude, like when I saw them, when my mom woke me up and I saw those court papers, dude, I broke down into fucking tears because I was like, and honestly, I'm beginning to wonder if he even really knows what's going on.
Chance, let me tell you this, dude. So like I looked at the court filing number. The number is 339 43 43 43 43. It's not real.
Dude, we got the fucking papers in the mail. The screenshot that you got, that was fake. But the court papers we got were legit.
Hey, shoot me a picture of the You don't have to send me the whole picture of the
Oh,
file.
I don't
But
know
just
where they're at right now because they were actually addressed to my mom, so I don't know
yeah,
where she has them. But as soon as I can get a photo, dude, I will. But
yeah, just like the docket number or whatever, or the case number, just so we can see if it's real. Even
So
if it is real, nothing can happen. I mean, what are they gonna? There's no money to
oh, and
get.
get this. Oh, and get this. Tibbz is now talking about trying to help them have me locked away for some stupid pedo shit.
Well,
Which
yeah,
how is he gonna do that when the court case isn't even about that?
yeah, he's insane. He spent like 3 or 4 years in a mental institute.
All right. But hey, let me see if I can get that docket number. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
yeah, cool. Was
the
it
bottom.
really? Was it really 339 43 43 whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there is a way to play, this whole thing out and really like scare the shit out of him.
Hmm.
And when you do something as blatant as that, though, I mean, it's kind of like,
Yeah, and so as far as credibility goes, after the Wilkins family was pressed to show their receipts that they would match every dollar they received,
mhm,
they said that every dollar they received, they would take that and match it to helping children. Like
mhm.
once that became an issue, they deleted their channel. And, like they haven't been seen from since. So I don't really know that.
I don't know. Other than the fallout between Chance and his dad, I mean, they seem like decent people.
Yeah,
I think
look,
they have a good time.
look. I don't have a problem with anyone. Like, I have no problems with anyone grifting at all.
Yeah, yeah,
But as far as court goes, like, so credibility is a factor, right? Like
yeah.
people's
You know
character.
what? I don't know if Chance even realizes this, but anytime that somebody like tries to fuck with him or something, he just comes up panel with you and me, just kind of squash the whole thing, right? And nip it in the bud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
I'm not gonna say that like I'm being like used here. I hope not, but you know what? Like I've used him in the past, and I don't mind. It's fine.
well, he's done pretty all right by
He's doing great.
making you dance to his tune a few times.
Sure. Yeah. Not literally, but
All right.
yeah. So
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah. I mean, like, look.
I still can't, and Chance knows this, because I'll say it and people be like, see, he's trolling, he's buddy trolling. I
I
still
don't see
can't get
it.
enough of it. When he rages, just the pure rage, it's one of the greatest things in the history of mankind. It's like heroin. I don't like him see him getting unjustly, uh, physically and mentally worked up, but I mean, nothing tops it. Nothing tops it.
Yeah, but to be honest, like, I have gotten high off of some of such instances of him losing it, but I don't think I have any more veins for that.
Yeah, when he has a reason to lose it, I mean, it's so gratifying. But it's just as gratifying even when he doesn't have a reason to lose it. It just is.
Yeah, well, so I don't know that. I don't really know that like my wiring's the same. Like maybe look, I've been burned out in the guy losing it. Like, and it feels good to because I'll always think about the guy to some degree. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause we both of us will be tainted by one another for life, and maybe we can turn this into a positive thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, I'm thinking of about I got a million different ideas in my head right now. I just don't know which one to latch on to
Hmm.
because I've been so out of it. Um, oh, yeah, one of the things that because I was so addicted to the rage for a while,
Sure.
I was suggesting to him, and this is a
You were,
double-edged sword. This is
you were addicted to the rage.
addicted to the rage.
What do
It's
you
such a
mean?
double-edged sword because I thought it would be he's always talking about how he's not able to make money and because of the trolls and because of this and that, which I could never really understand because it's as simple as getting a Cash App or a Venmo account and putting it out there. And I said,
Sure.
if you would just go live and tell people to send you messages, and you'll read, for like $5. You'll read whatever they send you live. I'm like, you could probably make 50, $100 a night just doing that. And
I think
then I kind of,
there's a lot of
then I,
ways I can make a lot of money, but
yeah, well, I mean, that was just one of the, I was trying
that
to think of, I was trying to think of something simple that was, actually attainable and didn't take a lot of work. I mean, if you remember the debacle with trying to track the Xbox.
here's the beautiful thing about Cyraxx, it makes him purer than a lot of people, myself included, is he's not even motivated by money.
Well, yeah, you can never take that. You can never take that away from him. I mean, he's not going to do. He's not going to do something because there's a dollar sign
So I
attached to
found
it.
something out.
What's that?
The stuff hasn't been filed yet, but Jenny Joe is basically saying that if actions aren't taken in the household, then the lawsuit is going to continue.
What bullshit?
What?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
So what did they just? I mean,
it was basically a courtesy letter, is what it was.
So they mailed you something that looked like a lawsuit.
No, what it was the lawsuit hasn't been filed yet. It was a courtesy letter that they didn't have to send out, but they sent out. And basically what she's getting at is, get him under control. Get him under control.
These people fun Gordon.
Get this.
You're a 33-year-old grown man. How is anybody supposed to get you under control?
According to Jenny, my mom is just as responsible. According to her, you know about his actions. You're just as responsible. Blah blah blah.
That's not how these things work.
It's fucking stupid, and that's why I said straight up on my kick before Tibbz fucking decided to break into it and hack it and got control of that one and that email, which is fine because I have a whole crap ton of other, which is fine. But it's like I told them in that stream. If they don't want me to mention them, fine. I have no problem talking to them. I have no problem keeping my mouth shut about them. I won't acknowledge them, nothing. But in return, they need to shut the fuck up and quit this bullshit.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you had really cut off communication with them.
Yeah.
And then you went back to them to see if they'd be interested in, pursuing this social, this social movement. I mean, just as like,
and then it's not in its entirety, but they basically were getting at, basically what Jenny was trying to get at is the only way that her and my dad would help me is if I turned on my own family, is basically what she was saying in the text messages on Facebook.
It sounds like she's really worried that a father and a son are going to have some meaningful relationship together, and she's going to be kind of left in the weeds.
And honestly, I don't even think that my dad even knows about the shit that she's pulled. I honestly don't know, because around the time that her and me and Tibbz were talking, well, the person that we thought was him, but turned out to be her, I found out a few days later from a friend of mine that he was away on a fishing trip out of state for the last 3 fucking days.
Hey, do you think that maybe because you and your father had an opportunity to kind of get back together with you now being an adult, maybe she's threatened at the prospect of you and your dad having a relationship?
That's what I'm thinking, honestly. Because what's funny to me is nobody likes her in our family. My dad's own mother, my grandmother, cannot even fucking stand her ass.
Wow. Does she have kids, like from a previous marriage, or do they have kids of their own?
Not I'm aware of. All I know is that she went to law school, and now she knows, I guess, a lot of shit about law and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, just because you went to law school, I don't mean you know jack shit. Do you know how many people that I know that went to music school after high school, and to this day, they still can't form a single fucking drum track or anything for shit?
Yeah.
Seriously, just the point being, just because you went to law school doesn't mean you know the law, because the law is constantly changing.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I had to learn over time, is that the laws don't always stay the same. They change over time.
Yeah.
And with this, it's like, dude, and this Tibbz guy though, man, what is his fucking deal?
I thought he was I thought he had your back, and he was like,
I did too. But then it turned out he fucking just takes and rips it apart, and it's like, dude, like,
What,
no.
what happened with you guys?
All right, so what happened was he initially stepped in to help me get away from the trolls, which I will admit he did a damn good job of doing. I will give him that 100%. But then he was like, yo, dude, like they're pulling this shit, blah, 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 blah. And then he saw that I took notice of how he was doing what he was doing to catch these guys. And I ended up doing the same thing. And I did kind of slip up a little bit. And
How's that?
all of a sudden,
How'd you slip up? What do you mean?
just some shit happened in the sting or whatever. And like he was all like, oh, you didn't go about it the proper way fully and blah, blah, blah. So
Oh,
that
you guys were laying. Wait, you guys were laying a trap for somebody?
I was. He
Like,
was
yeah.
going through
Okay.
he was going through a lot of shit at the time because he was in the
Right.
process of
Right.
moving and this and that and the other. Because that
Oh,
was
okay.
because
So you guys,
because he had just gotten thrown out of the one motel, got put in the new one, and he
yeah.
was really trying to settle in. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that he's in a new motel. I'm happy that he's settled in.
Wait, so you guys, I mean, you guys were really taking this to the next level. I mean, you were like
Yeah, we were
starting to do your own
actually.
stings, like going out
Yeah,
and,
like
and trapping these guys.
we were trying. Like we were doing our thing.
Yeah, it
And
takes one to
me,
know one.
like, but get this. This is what I find funny. He sits there and talks about how, he doesn't side. At the end of the day, this is why I cut him off and why I said fuck you to him for the whole, suing thing and the whole, all this shit in general. He was like, oh, I'm against pedos. Cool. Because we all know what happened to that one dude, Inquisitor. A lot of fucked up shit happened, and he ended up taking his own life, sadly.
Yeah.
Which that does suck. And, my heart does go out to his family. Like, nobody should ever be pushed to that point. Hell, God knows a few years ago, I was in that same position, and it sucked.
I'm
But
just thinking about how brilliant it is because the government, like they'll catch somebody that's like a cyber, a
yeah.
cyber criminal
And
that's like a money launderer or whatever, and they end
but
up hiring them. Then we get you and Tibbz going after the pedos. That's like
right,
you're
like
brilliant.
we were literally exposing these guys for what they are. We actually found out that a lot of them are either pedo supporters, and or are neo-Nazi terrorists that love to put.
And you've been in the trench. You've been in the trench. You've been in the trenches. So I mean, you know how this works.
Yeah, and like your sting, I thought was pretty effective. Like you proved that.
Right, but it's like at the same time, though, it's like the thing that gets me is this: he talks about being against pedophiles, but yet when he gets mad at me for my slip up, and I openly admit that I fucked up, all of a sudden he sides with these trolls who, mind you, a lot of them are known fucking pedophiles and pedo supporters. So at the end of the day, when you align yourself with these people, what does that make you?
Oh, wait a minute. So I'm just catching up on this here. Okay, so you guys were doing a sting, and you threw out some bait, but it ultimately ended up blowing up and coming back.
Yeah, it ended up blowing up on me, and then he got pissed. But it's like
so it looked like you were doing something you shouldn't have been doing when really you guys were going after somebody.
Yeah, well, I was because he was like I said, he was dealing with some shit, and I didn't want to put any more pressure on him because I knew he was going through.
I gotta address this. Why is Marty actually talking peace with the goblin? I haven't been focusing on Cyraxx at all. Like I'm tired of fucking around with the guy. Like Chance knows that.
Yeah, honestly, man,
no one's mentioned.
Honestly, man, at this point, like, he does his thing, I do my thing. We don't have issues with each other. Like, and this is the thing that a lot of people have a very big misconception about. And I even brought stuff to Tibbz because he saw me firsthand. He saw how I actually am. If I'm not being fucked with, or hell, even CIA, or even how I am, dude. You've seen how I am when I'm not being fucked with.
Yeah, so where did it
Yeah,
like go
pretty much like you are right now. Just
Right,
Yeah,
like I'm
spend the
chill. I don't try to go after anybody. I try to do my own thing. I try to stay out of the way, and I try to stay out of drama and bullshit that's unnecessary or unneeded. I
So where
don't do drama. I hate that shit.
I'd ask like where it went south, but the guy's just insane, right? Like he's been in a mental.
Honestly, and that's why I told him in that stream before my kick got taken over by his dumb ass. Which, like I said, I have plenty of others that he doesn't know about, so it's all good.
Good.
I've always that's the thing that Tibbz I don't think was counting on, is that I've always got a backup plan on standby just in case of shit like this.
And a
And
backup
I knew
plan.
at some point that something like this might happen, which is why I prepared for it just in case. Because nowadays, like, you never know what could happen.
Hey, wait, not to get off the subject, but to get off the subject, just because I caught a few seconds of it, and I've been meaning to ask you, how's
What's
Clint
up?
doing? Like, what's going on with Clint? Is he doing okay?
He's doing all right. He actually is he's actually working on getting better because he was going down a really rough, dark road of drinking, but he is surprised.
Oh, okay.
He's doing good. Like, he's actually getting help and doing what he can. So
That's good. I mean, maybe
yeah,
any chance that you've been able to go down there and kind of, help him work through this thing?
unfortunately, not right now, due to we're not sure if this whole thing with the courts are going to go through or not. We don't know. That's why we're kind of waiting it out to see what happens. And then if things don't go and we don't end up going to court, then I will be, from that point on, doing what I can to save up money to.
Yeah, I got to tell you this. You're gonna love this. Did you know
What's
that CVG got doxxed?
Really?
Yeah.
Now, I did hear, I don't know if this is true or not. I did hear that somebody within the troll community got arrested. Who exactly was that?
That's CVG. His real name is Bryce Wilkinson of Modesto, California. And the reason
hold up. So he got arrested for what?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but it was for being creepy with a minor.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? One thing I always remember about CVG is even when he made crap like mean shit, Cyraxx always gave him props for being like a quality content creator, which I always kind of thought was. I'm like, this is a stand-up guy. He may not like what's being said about him, but he gives credit where credit's due.
And that's the difference between me and people like, Tibbz that want to try to shove me down because I'm this supposed bad guy. Well, maybe if y'all would stop fucking around and stop screwing with people, Kate. Like, if y'all would stop doing that shit, people wouldn't have to worry about shit, would they? Because there's one lesson that I've actually learned over time throughout all my years of being on YouTube and doing different shit. The person that minds their own business is usually the one that gets shit done.
That's true, because they got their eye on
You
the
know
prize.
what? If CVG's getting pinched, I gotta think it's a frame job because he's a pretty stand-up guy.
I can tell you this. So why hasn't he been online recently? Like, maybe it's because of these charges. Like, think about that.
I know.
He'd be making money off the Cyraxx on a daily basis. Why would he turn that down? Like, the only thing that makes sense would be a court order for being a pederast. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't know it was true. And look, if he can disprove it, fine, go ahead. Prove you're not Bryce Wilkinson, Modesto, California. I know that he won't, because he is.
Right, and you know what? And you know what's funny?
Bryce
about
Wilkinson.
This shit?
Yeah,
so close to Wilkins.
That's true. That's weird too.
Damn. Dude, that's a little too close. God damn.
Yeah.
I thought CVG was in North Dakota.
Right.
No, you
know what's funny is everybody has always called me a pedophile, but yet when you look in the fucking registry, I'm not there.
Right, but you know who is?
It's funny. It's like, dude, like Tibbz, to Tibbz. I know you're probably watching this, Tibbz. Bro, what the fuck were you thinking, man? Siding with a bunch of pedos and pedo supporters, bro? You're surrounding yourself with pedo supporters and pedophiles yourselves, you dumbass. So you yourself, I have to consider you as a chomo now. And I hate that. because you were a good dude. You helped me get away from the trolls. I'll give you that, man. But you're siding with some fucked up people that want to see me burn at the stake. For what? Because I slipped up in life? We all slip up, motherfucker. We all screw up. But the difference between me and them is they want to hold me back. I want to keep going forward and keep on trying to better myself. That's the difference between me and them, Tibbz. So next time, pick your friends more wisely, you fucking idiot. Like, seriously. I have friends that will call me on my
look at this.
shit.
Look at this right here. He's not so okay.
Wow.
I mean, wow.
Wow.
Wait, did he just say he did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, here he is, right here, Bryce Wilkinson. So look, like if he can prove he's not Bryce Wilkinson,
Do we have a picture?
yeah, bottom. So not this guy, but the one from second from the bottom left. CPG.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah, look at
Yeah.
that.
You talking about the one that's got? You talking about the one that's got the brown shirt right there in the middle?
No, like so like if you go to the bottom left and then one right over,
Oh
kinda
wow!
looks like Tibbz a little bit, to be honest. But
Yeah, actually, not gonna lie, it kind of does.
yeah,
Hey, if Tibbz were a chubby Mexican, that'd be him.
yeah, yeah,
Like
Wow.
dead ass.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
Well, I gotta say, Chance. I mean, knowing how Tibbz is mentally and having been a good friend to you over this recent past, you guys are friends. I think you'll probably come back together. At least I would hope
Honestly,
so. I mean,
man,
no?
given the road that he's going down, man, and I hate to say this, I can't see that
oh my God.
happening. I
Heck,
can't see.
I don't really
I
know
can't
everything
see
you're
that
going.
happening anytime soon.
Read
Wait,
this right here.
CBG's only 19.
Yeah, you could. So look, he had a sex offender chuckle. You know what I mean? Like you could hear it every time he chuckled. Like I almost feel like
He's been fucking with Cyraxx since he was like 12, 13 years old.
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah.
I see, and I will admit that actually leads me to actually a very good point. This is something that I came across recently, and this is actually a very valid question. You get an adult that pretends to be a minor, and they entrap somebody, and that person they're entrapping 9 times out of 10 gets arrested. But yet, when a minor does it to an adult, that minor doesn't get arrested. What the fuck? Like, what's up with that? Shouldn't it go both ways?
Yeah,
I mean, like this
think.
this guy. So look, people like to even like point their fingers at other people to feel better about themselves. CVG makes total sense right now. You know, it just makes total absolute sense.
CVG is literally a prime example of what not to do.
Yeah,
I'm really disappointed. I mean, I really. Wow. What does that say about dust smoking hippies? I mean, he's been gone forever too.
There's a lot of people that have been gone.
well, I mean, I look, Dust Among Hippies. Like you know, we used to troll Cyraxx together. I don't think that he's a pederast. Like until I see any
Who's
proof that he is.
Who?
Dust Among Hippies, like
No, I don't think so either. But 24 hours ago, would you have said that about CVG?
maybe.
Oh, okay.
And what the thing that gets me is like, and this is the one thing I cannot figure out for the love of God. And I don't think I'll ever get an answer to this. And everybody knows this question because I've asked it of God more times than I can count. But Kate, why the fuck did your bitch ass target me in the very beginning when you yourself have a very long history of drug addiction, child abuse, being in shitty relationships? I mean, good God, you literally faked being pregnant at a fucking drugstore just to get attention. So what does that say about you, bitch?
Whoa.
You got no room to talk.
I
Nothing
never
to
heard
it.
that one. I heard that she just got funding and was put on the ballot and she's running for mayor.
Wow.
Running on
Where'd you hear that?
the internet.
Wow.
Wow. How am I not? Somehow I'm not surprised by that.
I don't
Well, it is the information superhighway, so it's a lot of people.
Right. I mean, hell. Actually,
was-
'cause I do know somebody that actually cannot stand Kate's ass who's actually an old friend of Turtle Boys. So I could probably ask them if it's true now because they would fucking know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like they would actually know whether she is or not. So I might be able to confirm that whenever I talk to
Well,
them again.
I was told that Kate resigned her position as the head of the school board and the board of
Wait,
trustees.
what?
The board of trustees for she's the head of the school board and the board of trustees for
Wow.
her town.
So this bitch is
And
over here doing all this
and now
shit. Wow.
she's running for mayor or councilwoman or something like that.
Hmm.
Well, she's motivated. I mean, definitely, clearly, she's motivated.
Wow. So this chick that clearly. Wow. This is how you know. This is how you know the world's going to hell in a handbasket. You got a
Yeah.
fucking chick that has alcohol addiction and has a very long history of drug addiction and abused her kids, and yet this bitch is on a school council.
Well, people look at stuff like that as like they like to embrace it as a redemption story.
Wow.
Or they're trying to be closer to kids, like Jerry Sandusky, for example.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a very crafty move. It's very crafty.
It really is. Like, I will admit, but it's like you got people like me that are out here actually trying to better ourselves, and it's people like her, and sad, and I hate to say it now, but people like Tibbz and all these trolls that make good people like me and other people that I know and other people in general, like CIA hole, look like shit.
So CIA hole is a guy that I've often had like real issues with because I was going after you, but it seems like he's always been in your corner.
Oh yeah, dude.
I try not to get involved in the drama, and I always try to just kind of be a middleman. But
yeah, and you've always done that, man, and I definitely appreciate that, dude.
I know you do. I know you do.
Like, I definitely appreciate the living shit out of that, and it's just like, it's so crazy to me to think that, the one dude that I thought could help me get away from the trolls, which, like I said, he did, turned out to be a total fucking piece of shit scumbag.
So I'm gonna tell you this, man. Like,
it's crazy to me. It's like, and it's funny. People wonder why I have trust issues. That's why, because of people like that. They're cool to your face, and then the minute that you drop your guard.
So this Tibbz guy wants a link. I mean, sure. I don't know if you're up for it, but like, let's hear what this. Are we hearing from Tibbz? Are we hearing from Varys? Are we hearing from Crazy Steve? Are we hearing from Elias? Like, who's it even going to be? Like, he doesn't even know who he is. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I want no contact with that motherfucker. I
understand.
He's a piece of shit, and I will say this:
he talks like
he's you, and fuck your mental issues, man. Go get help, dude.
Yeah, he thinks he's like the Joker. Well, okay, maybe so. Let's. You know what? I wouldn't mind hearing from the guy. And if chances want to, that's perfectly understandable. But
I've never really heard him.
He sounds really weird. He sounds very weird. He sounds very strange, and like
I know, like yeah.
I don't know.
In his streams, he waxed trolls with me, but that's about the only like experience I had.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Devil, that's a good one.
Oh, who's this guy? Hey, man, how's it going?
What's up?
Chilling, man. What's on your mind tonight?
I don't know. I just saw a link and I clicked on it.
That's smart. Hey, what's up, Cyraxx?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hey, Jason.
Cyraxx.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Chilling, bro. Just listening to some Bill. He's a pretty good musician. Like, this might be.
Yeah. So, what happened with the Tibbz thing? Was it a fake, or like, what's going on?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you guys said that Tibbz was backstage or some shit like that.
Well, you didn't want to.
No, you didn't want him to be. So,
well, I will say this to Tibbz, and Tibbz, I hope you're listening, man. I do hope you're listening. That you say you want to do better, right? Let me do better my way, not your way, because the way you're going about it is bullshit.
Yeah.
Why are you even dealing with this guy at this point?
I know.
Honestly, man, I'm glad that I'm not anymore, dude. I'm like honestly, from the moment that he started talking about you know, hearing voices in his head and this and that and the other. Like, don't get me wrong, like the whole, the whole synthetic doll thing, I get it. We all have our own thing. I'm not judging on that, It is what it is.
hmm
Because there's a lot of people out there that do way weirder shit than that. So that's what he's doing is more or less on the normal spectrum, to say the least. But
Yeah.
Tibbz, man, I know that I got a lot of anger issues, bro, and I get that, and I'm working on that, man. But dude, you need serious fucking help, dude.
So
Talking
we got
about
you got angry with you. We got
talking
angry with
about
you.
like talking about different entities and different masks are different entities. Like, dude, do you hear how crazy you sound, dude? Do you hear how fucking nuts you sound?
It's deranged.
Yeah, now, and the guy calling Tibbs nuts, talking about entities and whatnot, is the guy that comes from a long line of I don't know what you call them. Chance, what's the history there with the witchcraft going all
Yeah.
the way back to some ancient coven? I mean,
Yeah,
you
it
know what
goes.
you're talking. He
Yeah,
knows what he's
yeah.
talking
So
about.
on witch trials, yeah, because my
Yeah,
ancestor was actually Jonathan Putnam from the
Right.
witch trials. So my lineage does kind of span back quite a bit. And don't get me wrong, I'm very open minded with a lot of stuff, but it's not hard to see when you dealt with shit like what I've dealt with over the last 10 years. It's not hard to see when somebody's being legitimate and there's really something going on, and when somebody's actually mentally disturbed and quite clearly he needs help. And I'm not saying this to be mean, Tibbz. I'm saying this, bro, because you need help, dude. You really do.
So we keep this in mind too, okay? Like, well, I don't even know, but he's got all these multiple personalities. Like, do they all take turns with the doll, or they're ever like lovers quarrel?
That's honestly, that's hey, I'll admit that's actually a very valid question.
Yeah, like
That's
Queasy.
actually that's a very valid question. Yo,
Like Queasy
CIA,
Steve.
what are your thoughts on that one, dude?
I mean, I don't know. I
I
don't know.
mean, I think
I'm still
Tibbs
processing.
is kind of a spirit leech. He like grabs onto people like Cyraxx, and then he fucking leeches their energy from them and tries to like, make it his thing. And really,
Right. Like,
He
yeah,
and
seems pretty
he took
self-destructive.
advantage. Yeah,
he
he took
really
advantage
does,
though.
man. And I will admit, I have done some self-destructive shit in the past, It's there. We've all dealt with it. I've dealt with it. We've all seen the bullshit. But
Mm.
at the end of the day, I'm out here trying to, like, the difference between me and Tibbz is I feed off of positive energy. Like when I'm doing my cover shows or I'm doing my thing and I see people sitting there having fun, having a good time. That's awesome to me. I love that. But Tibbz over here doing this shit, it's like, why, dude?
What's he
Like, I
doing?
get that you have
That's
a
cool.
like, don't get me wrong, Tibbz. I understand you have a disdain hatred for what you went through. And I get that, dude. And no one's blaming you for that. But dude, I hate to say, but maybe what you went through put you in a very, very bad mental state. And the reason why I am able to speak on this is because a couple years ago, I was in a very, very similar situation where I was getting bullied so bad to where I was on the edge. And it put me in a very bad, and I mean very bad mental state to where
Wait,
I physically got sick. But
hey,
dude,
Chance,
you need
Dev
mental
has a good
health.
question here. How did Tibbs even get hooked up with Jenny?
That's actually a very good question. I don't know.
Thanks, Dev. Good question.
That actually is a very good question.
I mean, I wonder if she actually pursued him to try to turn him on you.
I don't
Oh,
know. Like, I know that her and him have had different dealings in the past. I know that. Like, well, not like in the past, like before me, but like, when they caught what was going on. I think what it was is Tibbz reached out to her, I believe. If I remember correctly, he reached out to her. Or no, no, what it was is I reached out to them because I knew that my dad was involved, or I don't know if it's even true now or not, but apparently he's involved with an MC that deals around helping police officers go after pedophiles, which is cool. it is what it is. And I figured by reaching out to him, I could talk to him directly and explain to him, hey, me and Tibbz need your help. Like we don't need your help, but would you like to help us shut these people down because these people are a danger?
Yeah, join forces. You're stronger together.
Exactly. And
Well,
I
see,
introduced
this
him.
case back here. Like, so Cyraxx, I don't know if you're comfortable with it, but I'm kind of curious to hear what this lunatic who spent multiple years in the mental institute has to say.
Go ahead, because I got one final thing to say to him right quick.
Well, so yeah, so I also want to tell him, I don't want to talk to Varys.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to Varys. I don't want to talk to Elias. I mean, I might want to talk to Crazy Steve.
Matter of fact, I got an idea. Why don't we make this an intervention?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good
What a bad
idea.
He
idea.
needs it.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I've actually so
Because clearly he fucking needs it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So bring him back. Let's do it. Fuck it.
This is Tibbz.
Hello.
Hey,
How's
bro.
everybody doing?
Oh,
Tibbz,
where's-
listen, man. You need help, dude. Clearly. And I'm not sitting here judging you for being a bad person or what you did. I get why you did what you did. You felt hurt. I get it. But you also need to understand, dude, that you are not well. Those voices in your head, dude, they are not real, man.
You're right.
Listen, Tibbz, you're talking to
They are
somebody.
completely
No, they are not,
unreal.
dude.
Oh wait,
listen
let
to
me
man.
drop the bombshell.
No.
No,
You're
Tibbz,
gonna
Tibbz,
shut
Tibbz.
up.
Talk
You're
to a
gonna
normal
listen,
person.
Tibbz.
Talk to a normal person, Tibbz.
Tibbz, we are here to fucking help you.
Yeah.
No, shut up.
Chance,
and listen,
why
dude.
would you help me?
listen,
You're the one who
Tibbz.
wanted to send your dick pic to a child.
Why
Not
would
once,
you sit there and
but
side with
twice.
chomos, bro? I mean,
But you're the
siding
chomo.
with-
Well, you're the
really?
chomo. You're right.
Hey,
Why would I
Tibbz,
side
why
with
don't
you?
you
I
shut
thought you
your
were.
fucking mouth and tell Varys he's a bitch, by the way, because he is.
Varys isn't even real.
Tibbz, Cyraxx is
No,
trying
he
to help
ain't.
you, man.
Well,
Like,
Cyraxx,
dude, Tibbz, we're
here's
trying
one
to
thing.
shut up for Tibbz. Shut your fucking mouth, bro. You're not in control here.
we wanted
You're
to
not.
fuck
Tibbz.
Thank you, Marty.
You're welcome.
Now, Tibbz, listen, bro. You say those voices in your head are real, but they're not, dude. You're talking to somebody who has ancestors that have dealt around actual spiritual shit. My ancestor is literally Jonathan Putnam from the witch
No, they're
trials.
not.
I
Look
actually
at
look
Ancestry.com.
my history of motherfucker. Marty, remute this
It's true.
motherfucker.
You got it.
Now, Tibbz, listen, bro. Regardless of all that, bro, you need help. You really fucking do, man. No. You're not gonna fucking speak, Tibbz.
No.
You're gonna shut up and you're gonna fucking listen. I thank you. No, listen. I thank you for getting me away from the trolls. And I appreciate that, dude. But when you go around aligning yourself with these trolls and these chomos, what does that make you? A pedo supporter. And you know what? One of my friends brought up a very good fucking point, and I agree with this. How am I a pedophile when they came looking for me, motherfucker? They knew what they were doing. They knew their target, you fucking idiot. You need help, Tibbz. You seriously need mental help, bro. And I'm sorry that you went through what you went through, man. I'm sorry that you lost your fucking cat. I'm sorry you went through what you went through with these motels, bro. I am sorry about that, dog. But you need help, Tibbz. And Marty and CIA Hole and J3 here can all say that you are mentally insane, bro. Dude, despite what you've done, I don't give a fuck about what you say about me because what you say doesn't matter to me. The bad shit does not fucking matter to me because I have people like you talking shit on me all the time. Ask Marty, how many motherfuckers in the last 8 years have ran their fucking mouths about me?
A lot of people, virtually everyone.
All of them.
CIA,
Yeah.
how about you, man? How many people do you remember that have ran their fucking mouths about me, bro?
All of them.
Exactly. But do you think I give a fuck what they say, Tibbz? No, because they're a bunch of idiots that don't know shit. And you know what's funny, Tibbz? This is what gets me. You say you're against pedos, but yet you side with the very fucking retards that you yourself claimed and showed are pedos. Like I said, by the way, Tibbz, that little fuck up does not mean jack shit. That person came looking for me. And by the way, before you go trolling somebody, do your fucking research. Because Tibbz, one thing you need to understand, and these people know this, I am always 5 steps ahead of you, bro. Yeah, you may have got my kick, but you will not get anything else. Because I have my shit to where you will not get into it, motherfucker. You are a piece of shit retard that needs help. You chomo-loving little faggot. You are a pedo lover, bro. Look at the people that you hang around, man. You're hanging around people like Kate. You're a pedo lover, you fucking idiot. If you are who you hang around with. Now, CIA hole, I know you know this old saying, bro. Show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are.
Yep,
Tibbz,
the company you keep, man.
Tibbz, you're hanging around pedos, bro. That in turn makes you a pedo supporter, man. You need to cut the crap, dog. You really do. Wake your fucking ass up and realize that despite what you said to me, I still give a fuck about you because I'm a human fucking being. We all fuck up, dude. We all screw up. And that right there, that face you're making shows that clearly you don't give a fuck. That
This
you
is
need mental health, dude.
Tibbz,
You
man. We're
clearly
here
need
to
it,
help,
bro.
man.
Those voices ain't real, dog. Did you know that I used to be just like you, Tibbz? Tibbz, listen to me. Tibbz, put the goddamn phone down and listen, bro. You can ask Marty. You can ask CIA hole. I used to be just like you, motherfucker. I used to be just like you. Thought I was a badass motherfucker. And guess what? I learned my lesson real fucking quick because somebody humbled my ass up. And that somebody was actually a good friend of mine. And you, Tibbz, need to realize you're not the end-all, be-all, motherfucker. You're a human fucking being. You're not no god. You're not a god of death. You're nothing more than a human fucking being jackass that's being dumb as fuck, aligning himself with a bunch of pedophiles, bro. Cut the crap. You yourself saw that I'm not. Oh, and by the way, that letter that I got in the mail wasn't a suing thing. That was a courtesy letter. Oh, and to Jenny Joe, I'm telling you right now, you don't have to worry about going through with that shit because I'm keeping my mouth shut and not mentioning your ass ever again. And Tibbz, you need to grow up, you faggot ass little bitch. I mean, look at you, bro. You sleep with a sex doll, bro. You're nothing. Cállate la boca, pendejo. You're nothing,
No,
Tibbz.
Tibbz, this is an intervention, man. Cyraxx is trying to help you, man. Show
We're
some
trying to
respect.
help your ass out, but you want to be stubborn as fuck, bro. Wake the fuck up, Tibbzy. Wake up, bro. We give a fuck about you because these people and myself, we all used to be like you. At one point or another, we all thought we were badass motherfuckers. We all have done it. I know I did it. I know Marty's done it. I know CIO's done it. Hell, I know J3. I know you've probably done it before a time or two, man. We've all been there in our lives, bro.
Yep.
We've all been there. But the difference between me and you, Tibbz, I'm actually trying to grow for myself. I'm trying to better myself. But with you doing this shit you're doing, how am I supposed to do that? I mean, you said it yourself, man. You're actually going back on your word. You really are going back on your word, Tibbz. No, wait. Believe it or not, Tibbz, you're going back on your word. You flat out told me that I'm rehabilitable, meaning I'm able to be rehabilitated, right? Exactly. Then let me do what I need to fucking do to get better, bro. You doing this shit, me getting off the internet don't help nothing. You know what helps, Tibbz? Motherfuckers like you that want to troll around and be a fucking chomo, leaving me the fuck alone, bro. I get it. I fucked up. I slipped up. But you know something? The difference between me and you, motherfucker, I'm willing to make myself better, bro.
So this is how you behave in an intervention, Tibbz?
Is this what you do, bro?
Man.
Yeah. This is
Take it seriously, man.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, Tibbz. I get that I fucked up, but there's a difference between me and them. I've been trying to better myself, and these 3 people have seen me try to do better. Yes, I slipped up when it came to you and your shit. I get it. But listen, motherfucker.
What?
What's that say?
Go look at your
See, Tibbz isn't even listening. He's just writing
he's on
Go look at your YouTube.
He's
Well,
in
he
La
has
La
access.
Land.
He has access to your YouTube, and he probably just fucked.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I fucking change that
No.
shit.
Good. Always a step ahead. He's always at least
Yeah,
5
Tibbz,
steps.
I
take
made
this
sure to change
seriously,
that
man. He's
shit,
trying to.
Tibbsy. And Tibbs,
Just
I'm telling you
intervention.
right now. I am telling you this right now. And I'm telling you this not as an asshole, but as somebody that gives a fuck about you and doesn't want to see you go to jail. You need to leave my shit the fuck alone. Otherwise, I will arrest you for going after my shit. You will get
Yep.
arrested for cyber crimes, bro.
That's
Because
true.
you breaking and entering into my shit and hacking my shit is a crime, motherfucker. That I know where you live. You forget that. You forget. I know your phone number, boy. I know where you're at by your phone number. That's not hard to figure out, bro. So I'm telling you right now, Tibbs, you need to either cut the crap and humble your fucking ass up. Because, boy, let me tell you, this attitude you got right now, this I don't give a fuck, go fuck yourself attitude, that's going to get you in 3 places. Killed, your ass beat, or in the fucking morgue, bro, or in a jail cell for
You
a
know what it
4th
says
one.
to me? It says that he never cared in the first place. Like what? Why, Tibbs, man? Did you never care in the first place? Like, was this all just a fucking ploy to fucking, you know?
Answer the goddamn question,
Yeah, man.
Tibbs. Stop writing shit
boner?
out and answer the question.
Yeah, he says something about a boner. Can you show that again, Tibbs? Like, we're talking about boners during an intervention, dude. You're gonna get sent back to the funny farm, man. It was talk a tone boner, you moron. Dude.
Tibbs, I'm telling you right now, man, you need help. Yo, kids, somebody in the chat right now, could somebody actually get where he's at and get him help, please?
Burner. Okay, my bad. Sorry, dude. I thought you were okay, I'm sorry.
Like, seriously, somebody needs to get this dude a freaking thing.
Hey, Chance, you got to look at your page, dude. You
I
got to
am.
take it down.
What's going on
That's
there?
okay. I have no problem with that.
You know,
I
so
can easily get that dealt with. Hey, that's actually, you know what? Go ahead and let him keep it because I got about 20 fucking others.
Yeah, it's just you know, he can rebuild every time, like he always has.
Tibbs, there's one thing you need to learn about me, bro, that I never told you. I'm always 20 steps ahead of you. So yeah, you can break into my shit, whatever. I don't give a fuck, bro. I've got 30 other fucking accounts on standby that you don't know about, that these people don't know about. So Tibbs, I'm telling you right now, back the fuck up before I make you back off and I report your ass to the goddamn cops. And I have all the evidence to show.
Keep going. I'll remute myself if I have to. I'm just curious if I can talk yet.
Hey, Tibbs, let me ask you this. Why are you so fucking boneheaded? Let me ask you this, Tibbs. Why are you so fucking boneheaded? Like, why don't you want help? Why don't you want the help when we're here trying to help you, bro? You say that I need help. You need it more than I do, bro. I admit my wrongs. You don't. You admit you don't admit that you're crazy and need help, man.
Were you ever a friend? Like, were you ever a real friend at all, or like?
I was.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't, because a real friend doesn't do the shit that you did, Tibbs. A real friend doesn't go behind. No, shut the fuck up and listen. A real friend does not go behind their friend's back and do the shit that you fucking did today. A real friend sits there and is like, hey, I understand you fucked up. We need to work on making this right. But instead of letting me do what I needed to do and make it right, what'd you do? Stab, just like every other motherfucker out there. You know what's sad, Tibbs? It's motherfuckers like you that are the reason why I have fucking trust issues. Because of motherfuckers like you that want to target people like me. And honestly, Tibbs, and I'm not saying this to be an asshole, but I'm glad that your cat's not around you. Because you're in a shitty situation and you need to get yourself out of it, bro. You need to wake up and realize that you're a piece of shit. You will always be a piece of shit.
You're not gonna like, but okay, I'll wait. No
Tibbs,
worries.
it's kind of strange though that all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like you did this, man. Like, you set Cyraxx up, I think.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Someone else. Well, Cyraxx, you know your YouTube channel? I'm gonna upload the video.
Wait a
minute.
minute.
Changed my heart. It changed my mind.
Hey, guess what?
Guess
what? It'll get recorded, won't it, bitch?
Hang on, listen to Cyraxx, listen to this. So, Tibbs, you've said that you have had access to all of Cyraxx's accounts this whole time, right? How do we know it wasn't you that was acting like this with the 15-year-old?
Exactly.
Well, I think that's
exactly.
Wow. Wow.
Exactly.
Well, here's how. I don't
Yeah.
have his voice. I don't have his
Yeah,
dick and
AI
face.
motherfucker.
I don't have his
AI
shirt.
motherfucker.
AI, you're that
Yeah,
pathetic.
AI
exactly.
motherfucker. Do
Exactly.
you know how many
Exactly.
motherfuckers have made actual AIs of me that
Oh,
actually sound realistic?
Yeah.
Do your
Is that your
research,
new?
Tibbz.
Is that your?
It's out there, you fucking retard.
Yeah.
That shit is
Really?
out there, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Tibbz,
Yeah, you
shut
seen
the fuck up,
Cyraxx
bro.
had an AI
No.
for a while that
I have a
fooled
question
Tibbz,
for you,
shut your
Cyraxx.
goddamn mouth, bro. Before I call your mother and I tell her what a piece of
My
shit
mother
you
already
are.
call this out long ago.
No,
Are
she
you a
didn't.
mama's boy? What are you, some kind of mama's boy?
No, he's a
I
doll
just-
fucker that needs help.
You're a child fucker,
No, he's
Cyraxx.
not,
I
dude.
know
You're-
I'm not.
King
Oh,
of all
hey,
people,
let me ask you this,
you
Tibbz.
want to help me?
Shut the fuck up
I'd
and
rather
listen.
burn than have
Shut
a
up and
pedophile
listen,
help.
Tibbz.
No.
Shut up and listen, Johnny Bravo
No.
looking motherfucker.
right.
You call
think
me
the
a
creepiest
child
thing is
fucking you call me a child fucker. I have never been in contact with a kid physically, you dumbass. In order
But
for
you
that to
did
count,
message
I
one,
would
right?
have to be around them, you retard. You faggot little
But you
bitch.
admitted this
Oh, and Tibbz,
earlier
by the way, Tibbz,
to
by the
thousands
way,
of
Tibbz,
people.
don't be surprised when that channel goes bye-bye, you stupid faggot. Oh, and just for the record, I was lying to you the whole time on that shit. I was pretending. I was faking your ass out.
Yeah,
The
Cyraxx
crying,
knew, man.
faking.
It's a weird thing to fake out on there,
shut
but
up and
okay.
listen, boy. The admitting to
Alright.
this shit was to shut your ass up. Yeah, I got
Why?
tired of motherfuckers like you doing what they do, man. 8
But we
years
were
of this
bros
shit, you
at the
fucking
time.
bitch-made
I'm so
motherfucker.
confused.
Honestly, Tibbz,
The
I
lineup
hope you
doesn't
do
make
die in the
sense.
cold. I hope you do die in the cold weather. Because your ass obviously ain't gonna learn any other way. So Tibbz, fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck
No
Winner,
offense.
and
From
fuck
what
your
I hear,
cat.
no
Fuck
offense.
your cat,
No
bitch.
You're just
offense.
pissed Cyraxx
No
was fucking
offense,
5
Cyraxx.
steps ahead
Oh,
of you,
no
Tibbz.
But I would
offense.
never want to fuck you because you like children in the first place, and I'm
No,
not
that's
gay.
you, fag boy. That's you.
Well, you're the one alluding
You're
to the
the
faggot
one
shit.
that sides with
You're the
chomos,
homo.
bitch boy. Hey, pedo
I'm
lover, why don't
surprised you weren't trying to get little
pedo
boys
lover,
and
go
little
back and
girls.
suck on
You're
Kate's dick, you
disgusting.
pedo
You're a
loving
piece of
chomo,
shit.
bitch.
You're the pedo
Says the one
loving
who
chomo
sides with
bitch.
chomos, you faggot. You
Which
side with
chomos?
people like Kate who
Wait,
are
which
chomos.
chomos? Which
So
chomos?
Tibbz, fuck
Which
you,
chomos?
pendejo.
Which chomos?
Cállate
Been
la boca.
exposed, man.
Suck my
Okay.
huevos, puto.
You don't
Suck
have
my
any
huevos,
huevos.
pendejo.
You don't even
You're
have any
nothing
huevos.
more than a bitch,
We've all seen
Tibbz.
your dick pic. You have no balls.
Hey Marty, why don't you
you
shut
talking
this
about?
motherfucker up right
Yeah,
quick?
so let me say this, Cyraxx. So Tibbz is saying that, oh, I could never be attracted to a child predator, but like, what about Brittany Zamora, the teacher? Like, she was fine as hell. You know what I mean?
well,
So, like,
Chance made a good point about a week or two ago when we were talking about this. Is that the fuck doll is one thing, but a fuck doll that's like childlike and
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Yeah, it's pretty fucking disturbing, dude.
oh, yes, it is.
Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not judging because, everybody has their own thing. It is what it is. But, dude, I've seen the doll, bro. She looks like a fucking minor, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, I've seen the photos. You don't think I don't pay attention to this shit, Tibbz? Oh, I do. More than you know, boy.
He's got
More
eyes in
than
the back.
you fucking know. Oh, and Tibbz, by the way, you will never shut me down or stop me because you are breaking and entering into my shit, which I do have evidence of, which I can show the police where you're at, and you will be arrested.
All right,
Because
do
if you are
Do it.
unaware,
Do
if
it.
you are not, Marty Schmute, his
I'm
bitch
telling you
ass.
to do it. I'm just saying. I'll be quiet. I'm fine with that.
Tibbz, let me ask you something. What in God's green earth were you thinking doing this shit to me from the very beginning? Like, you knew I was set up. You knew I was fucked with. You saw the matter of fact, you yourself saw the evidence that I'm not a pedo, you dumb fuck. You yourself showed that. And yes, like I said, I've made mistakes. I am going to make mistakes, bro. When you're in recovery and trying to do better, sometimes you slip up, bro. Sometimes you slip up.
from?
That's all part of recovery, you dumb fuck. But
What
the
are you in
difference between
recovery
me
from,
and you,
though? Just
no,
help me
the
out there
difference
on that.
between me and you, boy, I want to do better. You don't. That's the difference between me, a man, and you, a little fucking
You're not
punk
a man.
boy.
If anything, I'm older than you are. If anything, we're the
I don't
same
give a
age.
fuck. Yeah, you may be older, but you act like a little fucking boy, bro. You act like a
You
boy,
act like a little
man.
thick bitch.
You're a
Nothing
child,
more.
man. You're a man child, bro. You're a child
Says the
man doll
man
fucker, homie.
Is going
Tibbz,
off
you
on
are
a tangent,
nothing without
just like
Tibbz.
everyone
Shut up and
said
listen,
you
you
would.
faggot. Hey, you gay little
No.
chomo. Shut up and listen, boy. See, without me, and Marty can attest this as well. The only reason why you hopped on this bandwagon wasn't to help me. It was to get clout. Because you knew without me, you wouldn't have shit. Just
No,
like,
actually, I
and
did
no
actually
offense,
help
you,
Marty,
yeah.
but even
Then
Marty
I was
knows. Even
lied
Marty
to by
knows
you. I
without
have
me,
the
he
full
wouldn't
chat
have
log.
shit, you dumb fuck.
Exactly.
So much. So, Tibbz, you need to either, I'm going to give you a choice here. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to either shut the fuck up and leave me alone and let me show you on my own that I can do better on my own. And you are going to give my shit back and allow me to prove that. Or B, I am going to go to the cops and I will have you arrested. Because what you're doing is illegal and is a felony, bro. You can
is?
go to jail for that, dude.
Really?
Do you not realize that, man? Those are
Well-
your two options.
All right,
Man up.
let me answer your question there. Let me answer to that offer.
I'd
You
like, I'd
gotta
like to see
realize
you
Cyraxx
try.
is 5 steps ahead of you, Tibbz. He's 5
Yeah.
steps ahead of you.
I'm
man.
fine
I'm
with that.
giving
I'm fine with
you
that.
a choice,
I'm,
Tibbz.
I would like to answer to that choice then. First
I'd
of
like
all,
to see you try.
No. First of all, it's either going to be you're going to leave me alone or I'm calling the police.
I'd do
What's
it.
it going to be, Tibbz?
go ahead. Look, you're going to
You
listen to
do
me.
right
No,
now.
no. You're going to listen
Then
to
I'm
me,
not.
little boy.
Then I'm never going to let you have a nice life. Then
You have no control
brought
over
up
his
my
life.
cat.
You don't have
Motherfucker.
control over that, Tibbz. You don't.
I do. I
No,
do.
you
You know
don't.
why?
No.
Here's the okay. Sorry, so you know how I work, right? You spent a whole
I don't
month.
give a
with me.
fuck how you work. We're
You
not
should.
talking about that.
You should. I know all about Sally and Ed and Gordon
Who cares?
and Jenny
Everyone
Joe.
does.
I
Everyone
definitely know
does.
about
No
all the
one
dirt.
gives
I
a
know
fuck,
about Harley
Tibbzy.
Shadowstone. I know
No one
about
gives a
Matthew
fuck, bro.
Burgess. I know
No
about
one
your
gives a
bull.
fuck, you retard.
By the way, hello CIA hole. How you doing, man? I also know
Tibbz,
about
how
how
are you?
much you talk shit about Marty. You say I'm friends with Chomos because I finally see the light and I talk to Marty and Kate.
Oh, no.
and
I
Glory
call you a
Hole and Edward
chomo
Boy,
because
and I
you were hanging out with
fart-
chomos on your stream, bro. Tibbz.
And who was
stop
on
and
my
listen.
stream?
Do you even hear
You
yourself right
were.
now, dog?
This is tough
Huh.
love, Tibbz. This is tough
Look
love.
at that.
And you
You
had
know
all
what's
these
funny,
logins,
So you say I
all
will
these
leave you
accounts.
alone, or else I'll go to jail for the rest of my life, right?
Yes.
For what?
Fine.
That's
For
what's
what?
I
called
still don't know what I'm
motive,
going to
Tibbz.
jail for. But here's
You
the
had the
thing:
motive.
on your own chance, you've never stood a chance. It's kind of
Oh,
weird.
really?
Actually,
I never needed
you
you
already kept
before.
that legal.
I
in mind.
never needed you before,
Look.
and I sure as fuck don't need your ass now.
Sure. Your
Oh,
life
by
has
the
been
way-
a never-ending toilet. I thought my life was bad
thanks for
till I
allowing
saw
me to
you.
use you. By the way, Tibbz, thank you for allowing me to use you to get away
For
from
what?
the trolls, you fag. I used
What
you to
did
get
you
away
use
from
me
them.
for?
Thanks
5
for
steps
that.
ahead,
What did
You
you
piece of
use me
shit.
for? I'm still
I
confused
used
by
you
that.
to get
Of
away
all the
from
things you
them.
said, I can almost believe all of it except for that part.
I
So
used
what
you
did
to get away
what
from
did
the
you
trolls,
use
you
me, though?
chomo faggot. You
Okay.
dumbass doll fucking little moron. Wake
The
up,
insults
Tibbz.
don't
No
mean
one
nothing to me.
likes
I'm
you. No
I
one likes
don't
you because of what you
care.
do.
I don't
used you to
care.
get away from the
Chance
trolls,
told
and it
Chance
fucking worked.
Chance told me like a
What?
month ago. He's like, I don't really care for this Tibbz guy, but I think that he's going to be the ticket to getting out of this troll bullshit.
Yeah.
He also told me a month ago that you're his mole on the inside.
Well, it's no
What do you mean?
secret. I mean, Marty knows that I have socks in his
That's no
servers.
Wait a
and
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
William.
minute. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Which is why it doesn't really matter to me.
Here's
Yeah,
the
I-
The insults don't mean nothing to me. What I have interesting is that if he really can do it on his own, I think I should let him.
How is
I'd
he a
rather play
mole?
my
then do
game.
it.
I'd
Then
rather
do it.
play my. Let
No,
me speak.
no. We're not playing no games, Tibbz. You are going to leave me alone, and you are going
But
to let me
here's
do
the
what I
deal.
need to do.
I like to treat life like an RPG. You know
Fuck
that.
RPGs. Life
Life
ain't a
is
game, boy.
life.
This is real life.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is real life.
But
is
Chance,
real
you know
life.
as well as I do
That's
that this
insane.
game was rigged from the start.
That's insane.
No, it wasn't.
That sounds,
Yeah,
that
it was
sounds
rigged for my
strange.
success.
Yeah, 5
not
steps ahead,
yours.
man.
Dude, you're saying life is an RPG? No, life is life. Like this is.
Wake
Bro.
up, Tibbz. You're no
Wow.
better than us, and we're no better than you. We are all humans at
you
the end
can
of the
stop.
day, Tibbsy.
This
We
isn't
are all
Chance's
people.
first
We are
rodeo,
all
man.
humans, bro.
Chance
We
has
are
been
all
through this
people
so
at the
many
end of the day,
times.
man. We really are.
Close to the breaking point. You said that a few times. So do it.
Hey, it's crazy. Hey,
Go
listen,
on
listen,
and I'm cool with that.
hey,
I
where's
like that.
crazy? Where's Crazy Steve at?
Crazy Steve, the clown.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know
You
actually.
maybe like conjure him up. Like I'd love to hear from Crazy Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you do it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but you are Crazy.
Yeah,
Steve.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Work with me here, okay?
No, you can do it.
All right. Okay.
That is so fake.
He has a pleather body
Says
sock
the
he has to put on
guy.
to get into character.
Says the guy who likes little kids. I mean,
Says
listen
the
to
guy
Jake.
who sleeps with dolls.
You're a piece of shit. Well,
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not.
a
You had
doll is
all
not a
his
child,
accounts,
though.
man, and you had
No,
the
I'm
most,
not.
Child and
like,
adult, two different things. Look at you,
Actually,
Chaz.
and you're right, but here's the thing.
Here's the thing, Chaz.
That
You
child
really
wasn't an
want
adult.
people
Let's
to-
shut up and listen, Stevie Wonder.
Okay, I'm listening. I
You
like where this is
Stevie
going.
Wonder looking little
Yeah.
bitch.
That child wasn't a doll. Go ahead. keep going, man.
Exactly.
Come on, Steve.
Exactly.
So you
Meaning
admit
it
it.
doesn't count, you retard. So fuck you.
Yeah.
You
I
dumbass.
don't know how that's a loss for me. You just said that child was adult, that's why it doesn't count. That child.
It doesn't matter.
That
I knew it.
child.
Listen, motherfucker. I
Did he just
knew that
admit it
child wasn't an
again?
adult going into it. I knew what I was doing. And guess
So you
what?
admit that you knew
proved
what you were
my
doing?
point.
Is
You
this supposed to
proved
be
my
bragging?
point.
Or is this
You
supposed to
proved
make you
my
look
point,
good? I'm
Tibbz.
confused.
See, here's the thing.
So,
I know.
let me just
Listen,
make
bro.
sure I'm
Let's
following
shut
this.
up and listen,
Oh,
fat
I
ass.
want to make sure I hear this
Hey,
right.
hey, Marty,
You
mute
just
this guy right
admitted
quick. so I
that
can
it was a
say
child
something.
and you knew what you were doing.
Exactly. I knew it
You're a
was a troll
pedophile.
from the beginning.
Cool.
Actually,
Exactly.
no, I'm not. That
You
doesn't.
just said it was a child. You know what you were doing.
Hey, yo, CIA holders.
I
This
didn't
guy
even
have a
leave that on
backwards or
either.
what, bro?
Holy shit.
Hey,
you are
yo,
totally
Marty, mute
guilty.
this
He thought
faggot.
it was a
You
troll.
got it.
Oh,
You got it.
what?
You
And
got it.
you know what's funny, Tibbz? Here's the funny thing, and CIO can attest to this. Yeah, I knew that supposed child was an adult. That's why I sent the dick pic in the first place, because I knew they were an
Exactly.
adult.
Right. Yeah, Tibbz. You got
That's what an adult does, you idiot. Oh, and
You just-
by the way, it only counts if you meet up with that person. Dude, you suck at doing sting operations, you retard. You really do.
gotta
But
get. You
dude,
gotta.
pay attention to pedophile hunters. What do? They lure kids out in real fucking life and get
Do
them
better.
to meet up with them in real life.
Do
What
better.
they did does not count for shit. That's them being a dumbass retard troll. You fucking idiot. Do your research, Tibbz. Like you told me, your words are coming back on you now, ain't they? Do your research. Do your research. Do
That's
your
why Chance is
research.
5 steps
You
ahead,
understand,
man.
Tibbz? Do your research. Do you need to write? Do I need to have that written down for you?
Yeah. You're getting trolled, Tibbz.
You really are, dude. Because you are a piece of shit, Tibbz. Or I say Johnny Bravo.
I think the problem was right from the get-go. If you're going to do a pedo sting operation, you should just leave it to the
Dude,
best.
and
You
honestly,
should have let Chance handle
honestly,
it right from
Tibbz,
the
at
get-go.
this point, I think Marty and CIO and J3 can agree. You're no better than Kate. You suck. You fucking suck at pedo stings, bro.
Yeah.
You're like her. You're an amateur. You suck dick. But then we all know that your love doll is a dyke. So, I mean, it's pretty obviously that you suck dick every night anyway. Oh, and by the way, fuck Winter because she's a little fucking bitch too. Oh, I'm sorry. He's a little bitch. I forgot. I forgot that Winter's a dyke.
Were you kidding when you told me that doll has a a twig and berries? I remember you mentioned something like that. Yeah. Oh, the thing that I don't understand. 24 hours ago, Tibbz was helping Mod and was being a good guy
Yeah,
and
and
cool
now
and,
all of
and
a sudden
everything
he's
just
doing this shit. Like, what's
I
up
don't
with
understand.
that motherfucker?
I don't understand what went off the rails.
Oh, I do. He couldn't stand the fact that I do. He couldn't stand the fact that I was doing a sting without him. That's what it really is. He couldn't stand that I was doing a Chomo sting without him. And he hated that. Didn't you, Tibbzy? You hated that, didn't you, boy? Didn't you, Tibbzy? Didn't you, you little fucking Chomo supporter? Because let me tell you, Tibbz, when you hang around people like Kate and Southern Harlot, you yourself are essentially a pedo supporter. You yourself said that. You yourself said that Southern Harlot's a pedo supporter. You got it right there on your streams, brother. It's all there, dog. It's all right there, man.
Well, I
It's
think
like
if
you're
we
all
trying
right
to get
there,
his
boy.
friend to
I
get
think if
close
we-
enough
if we
to
all-
just fuck him over.
I think if we all learned anything tonight, we definitely learned that
Not to
there's
trust
one true
Tibbz.
king. There's one true king of the pedo sting, and he's right here, proving his worth.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who are you doing a sting on?
Who was I doing a sting on? I was doing a sting on one of the pedophiles that Tibbz kind of knew about that hit me up, who turned out to be that 007 dude.
Oh wow.
Because that Wings 007 dude is actually a known pedophile.
Wow.
Jesus.
And also, it gets better. William Glory Hole, N-word boy, pedo supporters.
What?
Kate, history of drug addiction, history of alcohol abuse, has had her kids taken several times
Yeah,
from
future
her.
mayor.
Future not mayor, more
Mind
like
blowing.
it.
Yeah.
So like I said, Tibbz,
yeah.
I am telling you this right now. This is no game. This is legit, bro. We are not going to be making any deals and saying, oh, if we're going to do this, this is going to happen. No. You are going to leave me alone. You are going to give me my shit back. And you are going to allow me to show you that I can be a better person when I am not being attacked. Okay? That's what you are going to do. This isn't a game, Tibbz. This is real fucking life. I worked my ass off to get back to where I'm at now. And yes, I'll admit, I have you to partly thank for that, and I appreciate that. I do. But like I said, Tibbz, you want me to do better? Allow me to fucking show you what I can do when I'm not attacked. Now, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to give you until 12 o'clock afternoon tomorrow morning to give my shit back. I will even
that's too
unblock.
long.
I
That's
will
too
even
long.
unblock you on
It's too
Facebook.
long.
Yeah, why
Right
why
away.
don't you do it now?
Make it
Yeah.
10
Do it
minutes.
right away.
How about
Okay.
10
All
minutes?
right.
It doesn't take
How
long.
about like
Fuck
2
off.
minutes? 2 minutes. How about 2 minutes?
Fuck off, Chance.
You got
Why?
2 minutes.
You insulted Winter. You insulted my cat, and you call me a faggot, pedo, bitch.
You probably
Well, that's
fucking
you are who
shit.
you hang around,
You
Tibbz.
apologize for all of it. Well,
All right.
actually,
probably fuck your
All
cat
right,
too.
fine, all right,
Actually-
no, everybody, hold on.
actually,
No, stop and listen, Tibbz. You want to apologize? And I'm
Mhm.
sincere about this, man. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I really am.
sorry for
I
what?
do.
It needs to
I
be
do
specific.
apologize.
Remember, you
for
insulted
that.
her. You sold my cat. Those are the big ones.
You
And,
fucked the
dude,
cat.
and
I
hang
said
on,
it.
hang
I
on,
said-
Marty. Shut up, Marty.
Okay.
Shut up and listen.
All right.
To Winter, I do apologize for saying what I said to you. And Tibbz, I am genuinely sorry about what I said about your cat, dude.
Winter's not even a person. It's like we don't
Tibbz,
apologize.
Marty,
I know, right?
shut up.
All right.
Like I
What?
said, Tibbz, I am sorry about all that, dude. But you have to
You are.
understand where I'm coming from, dude. You have to understand
May
that
I
think-
share something? Well, I'm not trying to interrupt you, Chance. Can I
Tibbz,
share
No,
something?
I
brought
no,
up?
I want you
We're
to
all
hear this,
sorry for
Tibbz.
that.
You
I'm
have to
listening.
understand that I've been through more shit in the last 2 to 3 hours than you have ever been through in your whole life, dude. You have to
Amen.
understand, dude. My dad, his bitch of a wife, is literally wanting to sue me and my family for me standing up for my family and telling the truth. And I understand that you don't have a father figure, and I feel bad for you for that, dude. I do. Because at one point, I didn't have that, Tibbz. At one point, I didn't have that father figure, man. So I understand what it's like to go through that, dude. It sucks. And no one deserves that, not even you. But, dude, when someone says they want to do better, you need to allow them their space to do what they need to do to get better. And allow them to show people, hey, I don't want to be like this. What I was trying to explain to you earlier, the reason why I got put in these positions wasn't by choice. It was by me getting fucked with all these years. And I was put in that position forcefully. And I didn't want that. And like I said, Tibbz, I am sorry to Winter. I am sorry to you. And I'm sorry for what I said about your cat, man. I really am. Because a couple years ago, I lost one of my best friends. I lost my dog Bandit, a couple years ago. Which, granted, we do have another one now. But still, I understand what loss is like, Tibbz. You don't need to be angry like this all the time, man. You're a good dude. I see that in you. Regardless of that hard exterior, man, I see the good dude that you are. All those times that we hung out and spent time together, I saw who you were, and you're a good guy. You really are. And like I said, I'm willing to do better if you're willing to let me show you that I can do better, man. So what do you say, man? What do you say we put this shit behind us, we let this go, and you let me show you that I can be the better person, man?
I'll tell you what. I'm in a generous mood. Can someone allow my share screen to go through?
Tibbz, don't
Well,
go down
look,
that.
No, I'm just gonna show you
Tibbz,
something.
don't. I
Just
know
hear
what
me-
you're trying to
just-
do.
What am I trying
I
to do?
know.
Tell you
You're
what, we'll
trying
play a
to-
game.
You're trying to show them the messages and shit. And I
No,
want you.
no. If you're wrong, then I'll lose. I'll admit I was wrong on everything.
No, forget the game shit, dude. I'm trying to
Or
make
if
a
you're
deal
right,
with
if you're
you.
right, if you're right, if you're right, and they're the messages, then you're not a pedo, and I lied. But if you're wrong,
You're a cat fucking
Start.
doll rapist. So, like, what does your opinion even matter?
doesn't matter. I want Chance to see something, and then he'll know if I accept his apology.
No, I want to hear it from your mouth. I don't want you sharing screen. I want to know from the man himself, the real Tibbz, the real Jonathan Tibbz. I want the real Jonathan Tibbz to say, hey, I forgive you. Can we move forward? Because that's what I want. And I'm sure that's what these three people here would like to see.
Mm-hmm.
For you, Chance. From me, my gift to you. It's my gift to you, Chance.
What you
You
got?
either can take it. It's shared screen. It's my gift to Chance. This apology gift.
Sure, what screen?
I shared screen to the StreamYards.
Oh, so you got his kick deleted?
Payback's a
Okay.
motherfucking chance.
I'll make another kick. I'll make another kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tibbz, I can honestly
Now
say
we're
this.
even. You lied to me. I terminate your kick. You didn't have
Okay.
to lie to me.
I'll make another one. It'll be
Hey,
better than
Tibbz,
ever.
no, hang on, Marty.
That's
Hang on,
fine.
Marty. Let me explain something to you, Tibbz.
And here's the deal. No, here's the deal. You lied to me. I delay your kick. And you want to be on your own? You are. I know what you are. Why would I join you? Why would I help you? You say I need help? And what did I say about the way America is? We shouldn't be helping other countries till we figure ourselves. If I am, as you say, mentally unfit to be helping anybody, well, then I should take that face value and take my own advice. You are on your own. If you think you can handle all these trolls as bad as they have been, then you
I'll make you a deal, Tibbz.
Go ahead.
I will personally make you a deal right
I'm
now.
cool with that.
I will make you a personal deal right now, Tibbz, because I still care about you as a friend. You might not like me very much. You might not care about me right now, bro. Listen, Tibbz, you might not care about Marty. Shut up and listen. Let me say something here.
No, Marty shouldn't have to shut up. He was polite enough to invite you here. Let him speak. I can still wait. You can still speak.
No,
so.
this is an intervention, man. Let Cyraxx talk, man.
Like I told you, Tibbz. Yeah, you might not like me right now because of some shit that went down, and I get it. I get that, dude. But you have to understand something, man. The position I've been in for the last 10 years, you don't think that I don't question every single person that comes into my life? You don't think that there hasn't been so many people that have come into my life and stabbed me in the back? How do you think I felt when you stabbed me in the back doing what you did? I understand that I lied to you, and I apologize for that. But at the core of the problem, when I told you that I did this shit to try to help you, that's what it was, man. Because I knew what you were going through. I knew you were going through hell, man. And I didn't want you to deal with any more than what you were going through, man. Yeah, my intentions may have been fucked. The way I went about it may have been wrong, dude. I get it. But my intentions at heart were still good, man. Because I give a shit about you.
No, you don't.
You don't know the kind.
You know how I know? You know how I know, Chance, to be completely fair? Do you know how I know? As heartbreaking as it is, no one has ever given a shit about me because
well,
I've been
guess what? I'm that motherfucker.
Just
Listen,
hear me out. I'm
I'm
willing
that
to listen to you.
I'm
despite
that
everything.
motherfucker that does care, dude. And if I didn't, let me put it this way, Tibbz. If I didn't care, why would I be up here right now talking to you, trying to help you?
Because
Why
I
would I
threw
be
you
up
under
here
the bus.
listening to you if I didn't
You
care?
were at your lowest. That's why. I can tell you right now you don't care because no one has ever cared. And here's how I know.
He
When
seems
you
to
were
care.
nice, when you were overly generous and overly kind and naive and stupid to the world around you, people take advantage of you everywhere you go. That's just me being you. They do it to you because they know what you are. Do it to me because I'm too nice and willing to forgive them even still. That's what you taught me, Chance, though. You taught me that, though. Stop forgiving people. Some don't deserve it, and some
You
don't
don't forgive.
care.
You don't forgive Cyraxx.
No.
Here's the thing, Tibbz.
You're on your own, Chance.
Wow.
I really wish you
Yeah.
hadn't lied to me, manipulated
It's
information,
cold, man.
all that other stuff. If you hadn't
Hey,
lied,
so
just been upfront, maybe I could almost understand. I highly doubt it, that it consider what it is.
Well,
But
Tibbz,
like,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this straight the fuck up.
all right,
All right. What do you want me and these three in front of these three people? What outside of all the shit that went down? Like outside of everything that went down, and despite the fact that I lied about it, what do I need to do outside of that to show you that I'm trying to be better?
well,
Like
here's
what
two
do
things.
you
Here's two
need
things.
me to do? Do you need me to go
Two
to
things.
counseling? What do you need?
No, two things. I'll keep it nice and sweet, simple. Because I know you're not going to leave the internet. I know you're just stubborn. You're not going to stop no matter what
Yeah,
anyone
that's why
gets you
he's
advice on.
family.
So here's the two things you can do. First of
Probably
all,
Pete's family,
keep
though.
the word
Like,
name, keep Winners and Max's name out of your fucking mouth going forward. You won't hear from me again. And number two, you and I better never cross paths again, motherfucker. Because I was there for you.
oh yeah, like
Now
so
you want to be
know-
on your own? I hope
know
they
your paths
eat you
aren't gonna
alive,
cross.
and I know
Your-
they will.
Your
Kate
paths are
wasn't
not
wrong
going
about
cross
you.
because Cyraxx is
Sandwood
going
Boy
to
wasn't wrong about you.
stars.
Marty
Yeah,
wasn't wrong
Marty,
about you.
shut
And
up,
Glory
Marty.
Hole wasn't wrong about you.
Tibbz, let me ask you this. All right. What do I need to do to show you that I'm a better fucking person than what you think?
Good question.
Outside of the bullshit, man, what can I do? Like, do you want me to get counseling? What do you want me to do? Because I'm more than willing to get therapy, dude. I'm more than willing to go to counseling.
So you want to mute me? No, I don't care about cancer.
Don't say dance. Don't say dancing.
No, hell no.
Unless he wants.
I don't really care for
Unless
that.
he wants to.
No,
I want
wanna-
you, Chance, to do me two things. You want to know what it will take to show me, to prove it to me? Yeah?
What?
Dance.
Keep Winners and Max's name out of your fucking mouth. And I mean that.
And
It's
I
an
you know
feel
inanimate-
that.
once an inanimate object.
I don't
Once-
care. He says what he can do, and despite how stupid
Marty,
it is,
stop,
fine,
man.
we'll level. Keep Winners and Max's name out of your mouth. So help me God.
It's a
Let's all
fuck
come
no.
back. You'll never
It's
get
a
rid of
fuck
me.
Marty,
no.
And number
stop.
two, you want to be on your own, Chance? You say you can do it? Prove me wrong. If you're still on YouTube in a year, then I'm wrong. If they eat you alive first, I'm right. And I already know you ain't going to survive.
How do you?
If you had
Tibbz,
not
there's-
been what you are, if you had not contacted that show, would never have found out what was going on.
Tibbz,
Thank
you're not
you.
even
Let me
giving
tell
him
you
any
right
credit
now,
for this
man.
intervention, man.
Oh, I don't
Tibbz,
care about your intervention.
Tibbz, let me tell you right now.
He's trying to
dude.
help
You asked
dude.
an honest question, Cyraxx. That's my honest answer.
Tibbz, let me tell you right now, dude.
You
If
walk
there's
away
there's
me,
one thing that you
or
taught
I
me,
will
Tibbz.
drag you down to hell. And I mean that.
Wow.
And
That's
Tibbz,
cool,
let me
man.
tell you, man, there's one thing that you need to understand about me that I don't think I ever told you. This shit that I went through all these 10 years on top of how I was born, I've been at my lowest. I've already been to hell and back, dude. You don't think I don't see the shit they say about me all over the internet? You don't think I don't see that shit? I see it
Can I ask
every
you-
day.
Can I ask you something? Just full disclosure, can I ask you? No disrespect, no hostility. Just
What?
you mentioned the things you went through over the last 10 years, but you always blame in the beginning. Like you always go back to the beginning, you always blame Marty. And you're on his panel right now in the first place. I remember our texts and our phone calls. All of
Oh, yeah.
them.
But I haven't fucked with him for an eternity.
I know. Like, why is he so pissed at you all that time? Every time we had a conversation about trolls, it always went to you, and I don't get it.
I've been an absolute asshole to the guy. Like I know that I have.
And listen, the reason why I'm up here, granted, yes, Marty is a part of that, but there's a part of me that I don't think even you understand, Tibbz. I'm willing to forgive people. I'm willing to
offense, man, I
forgive
don't even know
people,
if I
man.
want to. Like, I looked at this. My goal was to help someone who said that they were not the bad guy. Now, no matter what way you paint it, those messages are fucked up. And I can't stand with somebody who not only has audio, picture, and text proof that you were there doing that shit of your own free will. You knew what you were dealing with. You definitely believed as a 15-year-old. You were convinced it was, in fact. You were even trying to scare this person into not going forward about it. That, no matter what way you slice it, bothers me.
Whoa, hang on. Wait, are you talking about the one from Instagram, or are you talking about the one that I forwarded you on Gmail? That is a no. Now think about this. The one that I
I'm
forwarded
talking
you
about the
on
Instagram. The Instagram.
Okay.
By the way,
Okay.
if you want to know what, okay, I'm going to do you a solid here, okay? Because maybe you're not seeing the whole picture. Maybe you don't understand where I'm coming from, and that's fine.
No, I do understand
just-
where you're coming from,
Just-
dude.
Clearly you don't, okay? And that's I'm not mad about that.
Wow.
So I'm
Tibbz,
uploading it on my
Tibbz,
channel.
listen, man.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out. I want you to know, okay, where I'm coming from. I've uploaded my channel and yours. So you have access to it, right? You can see it in full. You will know exactly why I believe this now and why I turned on you. And if you're mad at me after that, there's nothing I can do.
Well, Tibbz,
My
like I
opinion
said,
was
man.
swayed by Kate and despite everything I said about them, right? And I'm looking at this like,
then let me
look at
ask
these
you this,
messages.
Tibbz.
Just
Let me
finish.
ask you
I
this.
promise. I'll let you talk, man. I promise. But I just want to say this.
makes
I
you
looked at everything they said. I'm like, wow, I treated Kate like shit. She didn't deserve it.
Actually, she did, man. Because Marty can tell
Right.
you.
Look at
Marty
her
can
history,
tell
though.
you for himself, dude.
Look at her
Marty
history.
can tell you for himself
Does
that
her
I
history
was
define who she
targeted.
is now? Even that, I'm like, someone brought that up, and I'm like, look
Marty,
at maybe, what if they're
Marty.
right? What if she was a shitty person and then became better after a point? Maybe that's why she separates from her kids, because she knows that she's trying to be better. She's YouTube trying to change the world for the better, right? There's a lot of things I don't know about her life, and I was shitting on her because you didn't like her, and because I believe.
No, that's not why I was shitting
now,
on her,
let's
dude.
say,
no, stop
that
and
they
listen.
are the bad guys.
Tibbz,
If
you
let's
had
say
your
that Kate,
Tibbz.
let's just hear me out. Okay, look,
Jonathan.
you had a long
Tibbz.
time to speak. You had a long time to
Jonathan
speak.
Bruce Tibbz. Shut
Bruce.
the fuck up.
First of all, it's Bruce. Second of all, okay, if you're gonna use my
Shut up
name,
and let me
you're not my
speak,
mother.
dude.
But let's say that they're all wrong.
Jonathan Bruce Tibbz.
And how do you
Shut
explain the
your
Instagram
mouth and let me
Why
speak.
did you talk to a child like that?
Let me ask you this,
I don't
Tibbz.
get it.
How do you think that you know the whole story when you don't? You were not there.
You gave me
were
the whole
not
story.
there, dude.
And then they just filled in the blanks that you wouldn't give me. Why
Here's
did you
the
have
thing,
to hide?
Tibbz.
Why did you
Listen.
hide it? I could show. I'm going to show these actually.
No, you don't need
what
to
you
show
showed
them,
me.
bro.
I'm going to though. I do need to show them because I'm going to. What you gave me versus what they gave me. There was a lot taken out. Why did you leave it out? Remember, I'm not like the trolls. I'm worse.
No,
I will
you're
show
not
them
worse,
the full
dude.
story.
You really are
I'm
not
going to show
worse.
them everything you gave me.
Tibbz,
I'm going
stop
to
and
screen
listen.
record. I'm going to screen
Shut
record the
your
Facebook.
fucking goddamn mouth and
No.
listen, Tibbz.
Why would I show that? Because you know I'm right, huh?
No,
Doesn't matter.
it's
Oh,
not because
It's
you're
not my
right,
life.
dude.
It's yours. And you
No,
chose.
shut
not
Marty,
me.
shut this man up, please.
I'll shut
It's
up.
crazy. It's crazy.
Tibbz, listen, you were not there when the shit with Kate went down. Marty can tell you for himself. She targeted me because, like you said, I am different. That's
All right.
why.
All right. I love you. Marty, what happened? Fill me in.
So, what do you mean?
The shit with Kate, man.
He
You were
says
there.
that
You
Kate
saw what
targeted him
happened.
and Kate's a horrible
Oh, just
person. What's your opinion?
So, look, here's what I'll say. You, not very long ago, mind you, Mr. Tibbz, but you said that Kate was a pedophile, and now you're trying to support her by getting Cyraxx on one of her streams. So, like, using your logic,
No
you're
evidence
a pedophile.
to support. There's no.
So using your logic, you're a pedophile supporter. I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
But no,
But
Marty,
Kate's
go,
not a
Marty.
pedophile.
Hang on.
Well,
Let me ask.
you said she was. You said she was. You said she was.
Yo,
until you
Marty,
got kicked out of your rat trap. Yeah.
Marty, that's not what we're getting at, dude. I'm talking about in the very beginning when Kate first set me up. Did she not? Marty, cut the music, man.
It's good music, if anything.
But Marty, in the very beginning when Kate first set me up, did she not first?
Did she set you up?
Yes, she did. She targeted me for no fucking reason. Why? Because I look.
I
different.
Yeah.
I have one favorite ass now that we brought this up. I never got a chance to see that actual incident. Does anyone have a link to that video officially that I can see for once for
We're
myself?
not here for that. We're here for an intervention, man. Like, it's,
Well,
it's
he
like,
brought it up. I figured if he's gonna bring it up, I might as well take a look. And again,
Well,
Dude,
this-
Cyraxx, go ahead,
and
too.
Tibbz, let me ask you this. Don't you find it very weird? And I want you to think about this, dude. I really want you to think about this, man. Don't you think it's really fucking weird that Kate does all this shit? And even the police themselves said that I'm not a pedo. I just need to be more careful of who I talk to. Several years go by. You show up, which I thank you for that. And all this shit goes down. But yet you yourself saw the record thing. You saw that shit. It's not my fault that these people target me. You want to know why they do it, Tibbz? Not just because I look different, but because they want content. I am their cash cow. I am what they make money off of, dude.
Looking
And
on
that's
it,
why,
though,
no,
can
they
you
do it
honestly
because
blame
they
them?
want to rage out, bro. They
Can you
want to
honestly
see me
blame
rage
them?
out, man.
Can you
That's
blame
what
them?
it's
though?
all about. They want me to
look at you,
rage,
but
dog.
look at you, though. I
Look
mean,
at
look at
me,
the
look
life
at
you've
you,
lived.
man.
We're talking about you, though. Okay, look at the you say that they target you, they make clout of you, you're their cash cow, all that stuff, right? And that we saw that, right? Fine, that is there. I'll give you that is there, no matter what you do. But look at your life. Look at the way you've behaved online. Take away the nasty shit. Take away the pedo claims and all that shit, right? Look at your entire life and how you chose to live it. Akron PD, they didn't lock your ass up no matter what because they say you have been stupid about how you behave online. Don't
Which
trust
is
everyone,
true.
right? Yeah, it's true. Now, look at Lansing PD. Let's just look at Lansing PD and how April was behaving with children. They didn't arrest her the same way because police have never cared. Now, we look at how these people, these trolls, as you call them, right? These chomos, as you keep insinuating, right? Think right
Actually,
now.
Tibbz, I can say this. I can say this, that you were the one that called a lot of them out, man. That just wasn't
And
on
that's
me.
fine and dandy. That's fine and dandy, right? But
Yeah.
now we look at all these trolls and how they use you for clout and views and destroying your life so they have fun with it, right? Let's say that they're scum for that, right? Fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, cool. So let's say that what you did or potentially looked like you were doing with children pissed them off. And you've done it more than once. That is proven on occasion. You've been catfished more than once, regardless if you are a predator
And
or
that's
not.
just that.
Just
That's
hear me out. I'm left with you, man. No wonder they do it, though. They don't like you because what you fell the trap into, and now since they can't lock you up, they will destroy
But
your
how-
life. and
but
get views
how-
off it, and that's the
but let
best
me
thing they
ask you
got.
this.
That satisfies
all right, so
them.
let me ask you this.
Fair
Where is it fair that after I learned from my lesson the first time, where is it fair that they continue to do this shit and not want to see me do better? Where is that right, Tibbz? Because this whole time I've been trying to do better, but they keep doing this shit over and over and over, pretending to be adults at first and then lowering down the age every fucking time. And it gets annoying, Tibbz.
Well,
It really does, man. Like, you can ask Marty, dude. He's
well,
seen
I
it.
can honestly answer that. I can honestly answer that.
Like, you don't think that I don't want to do better for myself, man?
Well,
you don't-
you want me to answer that question? I will. I have a really good answer that even you won't see coming. After you made your mistake, they will not leave you alone and let you do better, right? Because you made the mistake not once, not twice.
I'm
not
talking
three times,
about
but
after
a total. Just
I'm
hear me out.
talking about
You-
the initial
God
one,
damn it!
dude.
If you're gonna ask me a fucking question, you gotta let me answer the fucking question. That's fair. Okay.
I'm talking about
You
the
made it
initial
once,
time.
twice, 3 times, and then this other one was only a few days ago. That's 4 times. No wonder they didn't let you go because you don't learn from the first mistake.
Well,
That's why they don't
maybe
let
if
you go.
people would
Lawrence.
leave me the
Fair.
fuck alone. Let me
Lawrence.
ask you this, Tibbz.
You know why they pick on me? Because I don't learn to mind my own fucking business. And I think I should. After the 29th, you can be on your own. I'm cool with that because you won't survive. Just like if I kept this going and kept butting my head in things can't fucking. If I keep trying to fight the real wars in the world, I'm not going to fucking make a difference because of my own fucking stupidity. The mistakes I made trying to help people like you, for example, right?
And
I might as well walk away because if I don't walk away, then I'm gonna keep fucking up. I think it's fair to say that, right? I might
Tibbz,
keep
let me
fucking
ask
up.
you
But
something,
look,
man.
let me finish, and then I will hear anything you have to say. I promise, man. I'll love with you on this. If I keep trying to fight these things, and I'm not good at it, and I keep making these fucking mistakes, like, okay, Tony O'Rourke is a gay Nazi. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He's just an edgelord. Mark Snoob is into kids. Oh, wait, no, he's just an edgelord. Oh, Cyraxx isn't a pedophile. Oh, wait, yes, he is. If I keep making these fucking mistakes, man, I'm never going to have a nice life. And no offense, I like my video games and being alone in my own little worlds. I don't need this bullshit. But if I keep trying, then they have a right to pick on me. If you keep falling for the trap, they have a right to pick on you.
Then
If you
let me
don't
ask you
learn, they
this,
have a
man.
right to tear your life apart. The
Then let me
same goes
ask you
for me.
this, Tibbz.
But guess what? That's why they have a right.
And let
Because
me
you
ask you
don't
this,
stop
Tibbz.
at the first mistake.
Then let me ask you this, Tibbz. And you know this as well as I do, man. You say that shit about me, right? You sit there and you
Yeah.
say that shit about me. But what
I wish
about
I
the
hadn't had to find out personally,
what
but yeah.
what about the Inquisitor, man? Look at what
The
they did to
Inquisitor was
him.
pushed to suicide.
They
But mind
you don't think
that
I
was
wasn't? You don't
Look,
think I wasn't,
I have
dude?
a good answer for that too. As much as I don't want to say it. You got catfished and got caught talking to what you thought was children.
No,
Inquisitor was
no, no, no,
actually
no.
bullied. So
We
here's
want-
another one.
No,
Leave his
listen,
name out of your
Tibbz.
fucking mouth too, man. You have no right using him as a
That's what he
fucking
wanted you to think.
scapegoat.
He's doing a sting.
Tibbz, listen to me,
Think
man.
about that. Inquisitor was actually bullied.
Tibbz,
He was
listen.
actually catfished. And mind you, you never once agreed to it.
I
You
don't
were
think so,
actually
Cal.
fully into it. That's the difference.
I don't know. They just wanted support and help in a trying time. And
Tibbz, listen to me, man.
Inquisitor was
I'm trying
like
to let me ask you this, Tibbz.
Inquisitor was nothing like me. That guy was
Tibbz,
actually a
listen,
victim.
bro.
I put myself in this
Stop
business and you
and
were actually that
listen,
guy.
Tibbz.
Him, different story. That's the difference, man.
You know,
Worst case,
Tibbz.
you see that.
Actual victim.
You know,
Me,
Tibbz. You
I
say,
painted a
listen,
target on my back for people like you. Find out later on that you're actually guilty, and then every fucking time I don't keep learning. man.
Tibbz, listen to
Worst
me,
case,
man.
Steve.
No,
Crazy
Marty,
Steve.
stop and
I don't
listen.
know.
Marty,
I'm
knock it off. Tibbz,
Guess he doesn't
listen
want
to me,
chat.
man.
I don't know.
Tibbz, listen to me, man. You say you said on multiple occasions that you see the real person that I am, and that person inside.
No, I
you-
don't. I
You
was blinded by my own hatred, and then find
No,
out what you
you
really are
weren't.
after I see the full chat log. I actually lined up when that guy
stop
talked about
and listen. I wasn't fucking
I'm like,
done, dude.
oh my god, I have
Stop
never
and
seen the real
listen,
you up
Tibbz. I
until
wasn't
today.
fucking done.
You've never been done. So go ahead, I'm listening. My god.
You know, there are people that do see who I really am when I'm not being attacked. When I was no, stop with the bullshit, man.
It's kind of true, man.
No,
you never
listen,
shut up.
dude.
All you do is bitch and moan
Stop
when you get
and
caught.
listen, Tibbz.
2 weeks ago, you were doing great because you weren't being chased by
Tibbz,
anybody.
knock it off and listen.
Now
bro.
you're. That's you now, man. That's you now, man. You're
Listen,
no better than
Tibbz.
the fucking scumbags you tried to call out. That's the difference, man. At least
No,
they
the
knew what
difference
they
is
were.
this, Tibbz.
You,
At least I
you
actually
just fucking
tried.
deny it. No, you don't. Well,
At
actually,
least-
no. You're right. You're right. You do try. You tried your damn best, and I'll even find out.
No, I
You
actually do
even
try
tried
to
to
be
pull
better,
the
man.
wool over my eyes, and that I think is
The
why
wool?
I
The
have no
wool?
mercy for you.
Put the
Tibbz,
wool over
listen
your
to
eyes?
me
I
and let
don't
me
know what the
fucking finish.
fucking.
Stop and let me say what I was going
All
to
right,
say.
go ahead. I'm listening.
And stop with that
Listen.
fucking hand shit, bro. That's getting annoying as fuck.
Yeah, that's not gentlemanly at all.
Well,
You're still
Chance
doing
likes
it.
little.
Are you
Chance
done
likes
yet?
little kids. I figured this is
Are
fair.
you done yet?
Grow up.
Are you
I'm
done
done.
yet?
I'm not
Tibbz?
talking. I'm not talking.
Grow up.
Are you
Grow the
done
fuck
with this? Oh, see, I can do that too, man. I can go all fucking night, boy. Are you done?
I'll do it longer than you will, Tibbz.
Well, I
I
figured
guarantee
since
that.
you like kids, Chance, we'll just act a little childish. I'm not talking though, so yeah, you're right.
Wow.
Wow. You know what, Tibbz?
You need help.
Despite all this, I still fucking care. I know it might
No,
not
you
look
don't.
like it now. And you said that you say you want to do better. Then lead by example, Tibbz. Show me what
Oh, I
I can
will.
do to do better.
No,
No.
don't you ever fucking use me as an example, motherfucker. Don't you dare use me as an example. Because no matter what the fuck I end up being in life, if let's say I hit rock bottom, you'll always be less of a man and a human being than me. Let's get that fucking straight right now. Okay? After those messages, I will never see you as a human being or my equal. You are dog shit. Sally and Ed should be fucking ashamed of you instead of fucking saving your ass every fucking time. Okay?
Go shoot yourself, you faggot. Go put a bullet.
Why?
You,
Why?
you
You'd
want
love that
you want
because
to
then I would
talk shit
stop,
about my
wouldn't I?
family? You
Your
deserve a bullet
family
through the
is
dome,
so
bro.
pathetic. They know
You're
what
a
you are.
pathetic nigger boy. You fucking white trash supremacist. You
What?
fucking Nazi
What
little
is that?
bitch. Look at you.
Really?
Look at you, you fucking
You
Nazi
bunch of
pedo supporter,
you hear
bro.
something. I found his trigger word.
No.
How's
You're a
a
little Nazi
pedophile?
pedo supporter, bro.
Yeah,
How?
amen.
How?
I mean, you
I
really are.
I don't like any of the trolls. I'm just saying that they're
why
right about
hang out with
you.
them?
I
Why
don't
hang
hang out with them.
Tibbz?
I
You
don't
know,
though.
stop and listen, boy. You talk about me staying away from them. I do that. But yet, here you are, caught hanging out with them and talking to them.
Question.
So how does that make you any better, motherfucker? It don't.
Any better? Like you're basically saying in that moment that you're the same level of shit. So here's my question: where have I hung out with them at? I'll love with you. I
On
can't
live
believe I'm
streams, bro. We see it all the time.
And
You
where?
listen.
I am listening. Help me out here, okay? I want to know what you're saying.
Call them up.
Where are they?
No, listen,
Where
you
are
call
they?
them up and
Where
talk
are
to
they?
them.
You do the same
You
thing.
hang out with them in your chat, bro.
Yeah, triggered he is. And guess who
Oh,
does
really?
the
I'm
exact same
triggered. You're the
thing?
one that needs help,
Guess
you
who
psychotic
does
piece of
the
shit.
same thing?
Tibbz,
You hang out with them in
between
your
me and
chat
bro.
too, by that logic.
Tibbz, here's the difference between me and you, brother. I'm up here.
You're not my
down
brother.
here, bro.
I actually believe that bullshit to you. You just wanted a fucking savior, a safety net, as they call it. But see,
here's the thing, man.
You got kicked out of your home, and you're like, I can't handle the heat. I'm gonna get out of the kitchen.
Oh,
That's all.
Tibbz, by the way, if I did not give a fuck about you, bro, if I did not care about you, why would I last night?
Why do you care about me?
Shut up and listen and let me fucking
I am
speak.
trying to, but why do you care about me? You've never really specified why you care about me. What about me makes me worth your time?
You want to know why I care about you?
Yeah.
Because you did something for me that no one else has ever fucking managed to do. And that was get me away from the bullshit, man. No one in my whole life has gotten me.
I never succeeded in it though. That was supposed to be 29.
No, stop and listen, bro. You were the first one to say, dude, you don't need to be around this. You showed me who I can be.
Right.
You showed me that there is a better life for me to live.
I think I'm gonna be sick hearing that bullshit because we never got to that.
It's not bullshit, dude.
Okay, give me a real reason. That's the favor I might have done. But what about me makes me worth your time? What about me makes me worth something to you as a person? What makes me your brother or the fuck, right?
Because I actually care about people like you, man. Because
why though? What about me makes me valuable to you? Not the what I helped.
Because
not the situation I helped you get away from. What's the real reason that I hold value to you in here?
Because I used to be just like you.
And what am I now?
I still see a lot of me in you, man.
Okay.
I do.
And what do you see? I'm just trying to understand.
I see a good person that's gotten fucked over more times than he can count that don't fucking deserve it. I've seen the shit you've gone through, man. And you don't deserve that.
What did I go through? Name a few things.
Getting thrown out of your home, your family turning their backs on you, everybody throwing you out like you don't matter. No, that does matter, dude.
No. I'm just trying to say my family never turned their back on me. None of them ever did. Throughout all the shit, no matter how bad the things got, my family never dropped me and left me behind. They knew at some point, my family realized the same thing that everybody else would realize. I would eventually see the light.
You need to learn, dude. There's one thing that you do need to learn, man. Blood makes you related. Loyalty is what makes you family, dude. Loyalty is what makes you family. And I know damn well.
Are you seriously quoting Fast and Furious right there?
No.
Seriously.
I
swear to God, I've heard that in those movies.
Listen, dude. Point being, at the end of the day, man. Just like you, man.
Sure.
I've lost people I care about. I've been shit on in this world, man.
Like
I've been stepped on, dude. And yeah, you might think that it's fake, but it's really not, dude. I have been stepped on my entire life because of my size, how I look, who I am in general.
I will level you. That ain't right. When some picture of what you look like or what size you are, your skin color, like that is wrong. I'll give you that much.
Dude.
But what you do with your actions, that one's different.
And
judge me by the character I have, not the color of my skin. Martin Luther King, right? Your
And here's
character
another
is why
quote
they
for you.
judge you,
Here's another
not the
quote
color
for
of your
you.
skin or what you
Judge
look
me
like.
not by my past, but by what I am currently doing.
No.
Oh yes, dude. We
Okay.
all. Here's the difference,
Question.
man.
Look. I'll love with
we-
you. I'll love with you. What about Hitler's past? Should we forgive him for killing millions of people? It was his past. We could let that go, right? No big deal. Water on the bridge, right? That's what you're saying, right?
That's not
How
what I'm
about how about
getting at.
Charles Manson, who murdered all those people with his influence alone? We just let it go, let him out of jail. He's good. Forget about him. Oh, here's one. North Korea starves all their people, literally puts them through hell. But hey,
That
Kim
is
Jong-un,
different,
just a bad
dude.
history. Let it go. Okay, how about this one? Here's a really fun one. Jeffrey Dahmer killed and ate a bunch of gay people, but it was just his past. He had a bad history. Let him go, right? By that logic?
That's not what
Or
I'm getting
here's
at,
a
dude.
really fun one. Was it Gacy, John Wayne Gacy, who dressed as a clown, raped all those little boys? Just his
I
history,
think
right?
so, yeah.
That's more normal
Yeah.
than fucking with that.
So we just let that past go. We just
Tibbz,
judge him not for
listen
his
to me,
past, but
man.
who he is now, right?
Tibbz,
That's what you're
listen.
saying?
The difference. There's a difference there, man. A good.
No, there's not.
person.
Your history
there
is
is.
what
Listen.
defines you. It's your legacy. If you choose to do
Then
something with your past
show
and
me.
your history,
Then fucking show me how to fix shit. Show me how I can change my fucking legacy,
and
man.
you didn't want it. Get off
It's
the
not.
internet.
No, you want to know
Give
what?
them no way in, and
No,
finally
you want to know
change.
why?
Tibbz,
wanna
he
You
can't
won't
lock
do that.
himself in a fucking closet for his whole life.
No,
he
but
needs
he can
to
go get a
fucking talk to
job.
people.
Look at me. I want to go get a job once I'm out. Like a few days, I'll be out of here for good.
John,
I
listen
intend to
to
get a
me,
job
man.
and change my life. I might leave YouTube after a point too, because YouTube is there forever. It never has.
Look,
John,
Cyraxx
listen,
is
man.
still
It's a
trying to even
stepping
help
stone
you,
for most
man.
people.
He's still trying to help you after all the shit that you've
I
done.
don't want-
He's here trying to help you.
I don't
man.
want his help because he has. If we're like, okay,
You're
full disclosure,
unappreciative.
right?
You're
I
unappreciative.
I do get it though.
You're
He says that
unappreciative.
he wants to help me for the things I've been through, right? Look, maybe I appreciate it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just an
No.
asshole now because the
Then
things I've seen.
act like you appreciate it then, if you do.
But look at this. This is my problem though, right?
Why don't you say you're sorry?
The history alone. Why would I ever level with somebody who has a history that is worse than my own?
Because
You
maybe
spent more. You have spent
because
more time on the
maybe
internet than
that
I
person-
have.
Because
I mean-
maybe that person that has that history has been struggling and trying to do fucking better.
And I
but
told
keeps
you
getting-
something earlier.
but
And you threw it in my
keeps
face.
getting caught
I
in
will tell it
fucked
to you
up
again if you're down.
situations.
I will tell you again if you're down for letting me tell it to you. Okay.
What are you
Right,
holding
don't
in
you
your
earlier-
hands?
Oh, my pens. I do a lot of
Okay,
writing
alright,
down
alright,
stuff.
fair enough,
Let me
fair
put this down for you guys. I told you this earlier, and you weren't receptive. Maybe you're receptive now, right? If your common problem has been you being on the internet, you need to branch out beyond that. YouTube has always been a creator platform, but it's a stepping stone and nothing more. Eventually, the goal is to provide something bigger and better. Always has been, always will be. You think I'm going to be playing games the rest of my life? Hell no. Eventually, one day, the internet will not be here. But see, you have this common factor with
Yeah, but
all
Cyraxx
these
is an
problems.
entertainer. Like, he needs to entertain people, man. Like, he's a
I
music
definitely think the
producer.
clout and the
He-
attacks on his family and stuff is definitely entertaining some people, clearly. But if it bothers him, he needs to change that, right?
Yeah, but his music.
Maybe
So,
he
let me
needs to
a- let
branch
me ask
out.
you this,
If you
Tibbz.
leave the internet, chance, just hear me out, okay? If you leave the internet, you might find that record deal. You might find opportunities that will lead you to what you really want to do. You don't want to be a gamer. You like your music, right? Then you need to get out there. Leave this fucking internet shit. Go out there and meet the real people. Then one day, that dream can be a reality.
don't think
If
I
you sit
would know-
here, if you sit
wanna know
here
the
though,
real reason?
all these people that target you will never stop. You're
Tibbz,
on your
you wanna-
own. You don't want my help. Fine.
Tibbz,
But mind
Tibbz,
you,
listen
they
to
won't
me, man.
stop, and I can't
Stop
control
and
that, nor
listen,
will I
bro.
try.
Stop and listen to me, man. It's not
Mhm.
that I don't want your help because I do, but you have to understand something, man. You have to
Look.
understand this. I have tried,
Look,
but you
I'm
want
gonna
to
tell
know
you
what
right
these
now.
people know.
Everyone in my life said, look, either he's guilty or innocent. That's a
It
mistake
goes
waiting
both
to
ways,
happen.
Tibbz, man.
I know.
Tim, you don't
I'm aware of that.
understand, dude. These people have attacked my house,
Yep.
come after my home, tried to fucking murder me, tried to assassinate me, threw a brick through my
And what's the common problem? Where were you for all of that? What did you? I'm helping you out here, man.
Dude,
if you don't
they
want it,
threw
I
a
can't help
fucking-
you.
Dude, they threw a fucking brick through the windshield of my mom's car, dude.
And why did that happen?
Because they're assholes.
Right.
What
exactly.
pissed them off? What led to that? What did they do with that information? Why did they do it? because you
I
would not
don't
leave the
know.
internet.
False
You
narratives.
refused.
False narratives. So Tibbz, here's my question to you.
It still remains the same.
So let me ask
He
you this,
wasn't
Tibbz.
even on the internet
Yeah.
at the time.
This is
No,
a
I
very
wasn't. I was
simple,
actually off.
simple yes or no question, Tibbz. Did
Yeah,
you have access to all of Cyraxx's accounts during the time?
I had access to his YouTube. He just gave me his other email today. That's
So
also
well,
locked out.
you just said Instagram.
And
Right? You just said Instagram.
no, I misspoke.
you were about to say Instagram until you realized you fucked up.
No.
You said Insta.
Tim,
And then
let me ask you something.
I was
man.
trying to think of all the social media, and that one slipped. That was not what I wanted to say.
It
was-
it came out of your mouth. It came out of
Marty,
your
stop.
Whatever.
Okay.
Tibbz, let me ask you something,
You know
man.
what's going
Here,
on here.
tell you what,
What?
Chance. Tell you what. I'll love with you. Do I really have access to your Instagram, or is that just some bold claim everyone's making right now? Be honest with me. Maybe I'll.
As far as I know, that's false. As
You had
far
access
as I know.
you had access to his emails, which have
Now,
access to Instagram.
Is your Instagram tied to either of your emails that you gave me?
Not that I'm aware of. I'll have to check. I don't think so.
Well, I
anyway.
think you should make sure which one was attached, because if it was one of those two, that means I have full access to your email too now, or your Instagram. I didn't know that I had that. I would love to know
Well,
what
you
the
did.
password
You
is.
did.
That's the case.
Well, Tim, stop in love.
I didn't know that one. I'm like,
Tim,
ooh, I
listen,
want to go in there and see what else is going on.
Tim, knock this shit off and level with me, dude. All right. I'm willing to move past this and do what I need to do, whether that's getting counseling, whether that's going to therapy, whatever I need to do.
I'll make
I'm
it
willing-
simple for you. I'll make it simple for you. Because right now, I don't know if you'll actually do counseling or therapy. I can never verify that for sure.
I
Plus,
actually
don't wanna
would.
know. I
because-
just like no disrespect. I just would rather not know.
We could do.
If you're going to
online
do that stuff,
Tibbz.
if you're going to do that
Just
stuff,
don't
that's
prove
really
it.
good. Yeah, well, he doesn't need to prove it to me. I don't
No,
prove to
but
you guys of
we
anything.
could do it
But
But
online.
here's what he
it's
can
in
do.
circle.
Here's what he can do to show me. Simply leave my name and my business and my life out of your mouth, and that's fair. Because right now, man, I can't. I won't.
And I will say this, man. I do hope.
I
and
need to
do-
hear you guarantee me that you're going to leave me out of your business going forward, and then we're good.
I
Because
will.
if you don't, okay, good. Then that's fair.
And I do want to say this, man. I do hope that one day down the road that we can be cool again. I really do, because honestly, man, I enjoyed hanging out with you when we were sitting
Oh,
down
I know.
gaming when we were sitting down hanging out and gaming.
I
enjoyed
saw
that.
happy where you were, man.
And that's who I wanted.
Look at that! Look at that, man! Look what those experiences were like, though. I couldn't
And-
really ever see someone who was as treated like shit as much as I was. But here's the difference.
And see, and
I
that's the thing.
actually believed in you. All these other people, they don't give a shit about you. No one does.
They don't
Tim,
believe
I'm
in
telling you
you.
Hey,
right now,
maybe Ed and Sally. Let's be fair. Maybe Ed and
And
Sally.
Tim,
Maybe
let
a
me
few
be
other
honest
people.
with you, man.
Me, I was willing to die for a man who was being wrongly accused. And then I heard all these things that I just could not
And
excuse
Tim,
anymore.
let me tell you
Just
something, man.
hear me out. When I played GTA with you, it was like I finally had friends again.
And that person that you saw,
Shut up, because I mean it. I believed in you. You lied to me.
and
I
I'm
have never
sorry.
felt more betrayed in my life. I'm glad that they showed me the light. But here's the problem. When we played GTA, when I said there moderate your channel, I wanted to believe that you were telling me the truth for once, because no one ever did. I'm done being everyone's hero. And you did that. You didn't have to lie to me. You didn't have to respond to that person.
You want to know why?
I
lied?
don't want to know why you lied to me. I don't want to know.
Marty, stop.
I'd rather never know. Because mind
well,
you,
you're going.
I'll
to know.
just hear me. I'm not fucking playing right now. You're gonna let me finish, because right now, if I had never found out if Ashley Johnson had never told me she's a pedophile, I would never have known. That bird would never have been on my shoulders. If you had never ever fucking lied to me, I would never have known. I would never
And
have had
I'm
to find
sorry,
out
bro.
this horrible secret from people that I hated. I hated them, Chance.
Tibbz, listen.
And
to me.
you, listen, let me finish, because God damn it, you will never hear this from me again. That's a promise. I hated them. You are the reason. I'm not their friend. I'm not with the trolls. I'm an outsider like I always have been. I'm a lone wanderer. You are the reason that I will never call them liars or predators or bullies ever again. I can't. There's no evidence to support it in the first place. Kate is not a piece of shit. She had a shitty past. But mind you, she has been right. And I look at the things that you were showing me, the things you were telling me, and I believed you, and I threatened her based off your bullshit. And now I'm like, I could have been fucked up for that shit. I believed you. And
Tibbz,
now,
let me-
I'm almost done. I promise I'm almost done. I can never trust somebody like you. Because if you won't tell me the truth from the get-go, you have these things going on, and you turn me on people that are not wrong. How can I ever be there and be on your side when we damn well know why? Look at me. Look what you've done to me. I sat in those streams and I played GT because I believed that you were really the good guy. And you weren't. You did fucked up shit regardless of why. I don't want to know why. But I'd rather never know beyond this point. I don't care. I don't want to know. I'd rather go back to my games, lock out the chat, and be left alone by everyone, no matter what. Because at least then, that's what made me happy. And I look at all this shit I dealt with last 2 years. April's a piece of shit. Everyone knows she is. Everyone knows these trolls do go too far sometimes. That is true. I'll give you that much. But for all that she knew, it made me happy inside. It wasn't people like you. Look at all the people I've met in my life. None of them really were as beautiful to me as the video games. Because in those video games, I can wipe everybody out. I can destroy the world and no one can ever stop me because those video games where I was always my most freest. No one could ever hurt me. No one could ever destroy me. And at the same time, I didn't have to affect the real world. Nothing had to be stupid or anything like that. My biggest mistake wasn't taking the mask off in 2017. My biggest mistake was trying to be amongst people. Because mind you, people will lie to you. Because you lied to me. That was my mistake. And God damn it, for the first time in my life, you also did something amazing. You taught me that the world doesn't need a hero. The world just needs to burn. I just got to turn a blind eye and let it happen, because then when it's all gone, it's all for me. And God damn it, we can never be friends or brothers, because all you had to do was be the better man. You let them
Could you at least let me explain something, dude?
No, I don't. Look, no disrespect. I'm done trying to make amends with people. You taught me a lot of fucked up shit. Don't forgive people. Stop trying to be the hero. Stop trying to be a part of the world that doesn't fucking care. The police will never change. The world will never change. And people will always try to lie to you. Because that's what you did to me. That means I don't want to know going forward from anybody what the truth is. I don't want to know the things. I don't want relationships. I don't want friendships. I just want
let me put this
go
out
back.
there,
I want to go back to what made me happy. And mind you, when I go, I'm not taking you with me because you didn't want that. You wanted to try and feel loved or whatever, right? I'd rather go and be left alone. Because when they eat you alive, and they're going to, I've seen what these people are doing. I see what they're capable of. I got lost my home twice. It's on you. I'm gonna dip out. No disrespect intended. I'd rather go and change my life for once. I'm gonna go and do what I should have done 2 years ago.
Tibbz,
I'm going to chop out the whole world. And now I'm not done. John, and when I chop out the whole world, I'll finally find what I was looking for, what made me happy. And Chance, thank you for showing me that I needed
before
to do that.
you go,
you were on your own, and bro, it was nice knowing you, or at least what you claim to be you. I wish you the best, man. I do. But from here on out, you're on your own. Peace.
Tibbz, wait.
Wow. So like he really doesn't seem to like. He's not a compassionate man. He's not an understanding man. All he did was just like, I know you viewed him as a friend, and you haven't had like, you know, he was a new friend.
Just berated you the whole time.
Yeah.
Didn't even accept responsibility for anything that he did.
Like I said, yeah, I know I fucked up a lot. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I can honestly say that he did more for me in 1 month than most ever did entirely.
Well, he's also
He got me away from the bullshit. And I understand that I lied to him. I get it. I get that I lied to him. And, you know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, I did that to try to fucking protect him from the shit that was going on.
Exactly.
Because I'll admit, dude, he was dealing with a lot already. He really was. And the Tibbz, I hope you are still watching this, man. And I'm sorry for lying to you, bro. I really am.
You're trying to protect him.
Yeah, because like I said, like I told him, he might think that what I said was fake about what I saw in him, but all of that is fucking real.
Yeah,
And maybe that's a flaw that I have, you know, always seeing the best of people, even when they're pieces of shit. I have a tendency to do that. I've always been like that ever since I was a kid. Always.
I've never seen you like this, like ever. It's, you know, people. You always say that people dehumanize you. This is very humanizing.
Yeah.
And like I said, you know I make mistakes. I get it. I'm only fucking human, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a regular fucking human being just like anybody else.
Yeah.
And, you know, like,
Oh man, I'm sorry, Cyraxx. Hands.
you know,
I
like
think
I
when
said,
everybody's
you know,
fighting though all the time, nobody takes the time to fucking to look at it like, you know, how other people feel.
exactly, you know, like, and I'll admit, you know, I've had my fair share of fights. I'll admit, I've had my fair share of fights. I've gone through the ringer more times than most.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy, dude. I had a 1% survival of living as a baby when I was born, and I fucking made it.
You stared death in the eye and won.
Because there's one thing that Tibbz, and I don't know if you're still watching this, but there's one thing that I did not tell you that about because I didn't know how you would take it. When I was born 1 pound 10 ounces with one kidney and one very severely underdeveloped lung. I had to be wrapped in saran wrap and put in an incubator for 6 fucking months. Every doctor in there except one doctor, who is my fucking godmother, said that I would die. But yet here I am 33 years later. And trust me when I say it, Tibbz, I have stared death in the eyes more times than I can fucking care to count. Because of when I grew up, I had a lot of health issues. I was in and out of hospitals all the fucking time. Going to doctors when I was doing this, doing that, till I was about 6 or 7 years old. Every day, almost. Going in and out of doctors. And yeah, I got judged a lot. I got fucked with so badly growing up, even through high school. In high school, I was that short kid that everybody fucked with. I was that kid that everybody fucked with. Everyone.
Yeah, but you're always dancing and you had a lot of talent. You're always doing lots of entertaining stuff. Like,
well, that was back. Well, this is what that was after like the whole high school thing and shit. But it's like, you know.
no, you had a dance thing at a talent show in high school.
Oh yeah, all that shit. Yeah, but still, it's like, you know, I get that. Like, I get where Tibbz is coming from. I get that I need to be more careful, and I do, and I'm working on that. I really am trying to work on that. And Tibbz, I understand that you're mad at me for that shit, and I don't blame you. But you have to understand, Tibbz, I did what I did because I actually give a fuck about you. Because, like I said, I see a lot of me in you.
He doesn't care about you though. It's not a two-way street.
No.
Well, I do hope that one day that will change down the road. I do hope that one day that will all change down the road. And I do want to say this to everybody that has been shitting on me and attacking me over these last 8 to 9 years, and those that actually did that to try to fucking help me. And you guys openly said, hey, you know, you need to get some help. I'm sorry for not listening to you guys. I'm sorry about that, but you guys have to understand. When you're being fucked with over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and nobody gives you that chance to do better, how are you supposed to do better? I mean, Tibbz,
Right.
let's be honest, man. When me and you were sitting down playing GTA, hanging out, having fun, that was genuine, dude. Everything good thing I said about you was for real, bro. That was for real. And those are the moments that I enjoy, man. I don't enjoy fighting. I don't enjoy getting catfished. I don't enjoy any of this. I really don't. I hate fighting with people. I hate it because I had to watch my parents fight as a kid until they ended up splitting up, which are Gordon and my mom. I had to sit there and watch them fight over and over as a kid. And that did hurt me until they ended up splitting up. And let me tell you, Tibbz, you're lucky, man. You got your birth mom. You're very lucky. You're very lucky, dude. I don't have that. My birth mom died in a house fire several years ago on my birthday. I don't get to see my birth mom. Yes, my mom that I have now adopted me and raised me. And I am grateful for that. Because if it wasn't for her, I probably would have died when I was in the hospital. I probably would have died as a baby if I was in the hospital. If it wasn't for her. And I am grateful to them every day for that. But Tibbz, you need to understand something, dude. When someone tries to help you, just accept the help, man.
Exactly.
Like I've got friends that are, I will openly admit, when it comes to me doing better, they are fucking assholes about it. Some of my closest friends are the kinds of friends that will call me out on my fucking bullshit and give zero fucks. And those kinds of friends are the kinds of friends that you want in your life, Tibbz. Those kinds of people are the kind of people that you want in your life. The kinds of people that sit there and say, hey, you're fucking up, you fucking idiot. Fix this. And I can honestly say, man, I have friends that I grew up with my entire life that are like family to me. I have friends that I grew up with my whole life that if I do something stupid, they're going to call me out. And they will. And the reason I know they will is because they have. Matter of fact, even though me and Jake are no longer talking at this point in time, when I first went to jail back in 2012, who do you think the first person was to fucking knock me upside the head? It was him.
Security Jake.
He literally, I don't want to say he beat my ass, but verbally he beat my ass and smacked me upside the literally almost a little too hard.
He gave you like a tongue lashing.
Yeah, no, like he fucking smacked me upside the back of the head super hard and told me not to do that shit ever again. And I haven't done that since. And Tibbz, like I said, man, I know you probably hate me right now. And like I said, maybe one day down the road, hopefully that'll change. And I do wish the best for you, man. I really fucking do. I do wish the
I don't
best
think
for
he
you.
hates you, man. I really don't think he hates you. I think he's just a really dramatic guy, and you were trying to help him, and I think you're obviously visibly upset, but his way of handling it was to act dramatic.
Well, you have to understand too. Like just tonight, we got a courtesy letter from my dad's wife, who's an attorney, talking about if shit doesn't change and this and that and the other, that everything's
Basically a
going to go
threat.
to
That's what it was.
court for
Basically a threat. Call it what it is. It wasn't a courtesy letter. It was a threat.
Yeah, it was basically them saying, hey, if this shit doesn't stop, then it's going to go to court and we will be sued for defamation and or slander. Well, both defamation of character and slander. And like I said to Jenny, and I will say this openly, and everybody here I know will agree with this, telling the truth about how I was treated back in 2014 when I went down there.
Oh, so Tibbz is back here actually.
That's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Do you want me to let Tibbz back on?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. What's up, Tibbz?
Hey, how you doing, Marty? Thanks for letting me back up.
Wow.
Hey, Chance.
That's not Tibbz. This voice.
No,
What do you
who
want?
is this?
Mystery guest.
No, who are you?
Man, I don't know. Guess.
Oh.
Let's
don't
see.
like
Who
this.
could it be?
What do you want, man?
Well, I mean,
Because I've already been, I'll be honest, dude, I've been through enough already, man. Just get it over with and tell me what you want.
I just kind of want to know, you said you wanted help. Tibbz offered you help. He asked you if you were a pedophile. You said, yeah, you were.
Dude,
Don't
do this,
interrupt
man.
me.
Come on.
Don't interrupt me.
It's an act.
And then you come on
Marty
here and then
kicked this
you
guy.
say,
All right.
oh, I made that all up.
What's your point? What's your point? What's your point?
I mean, I'm just kind of finding out the truth. Did he make it up or didn't he?
He made it up. It was his thing.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I buy that.
Marty fucking kicked this guy already, man.
What did I do?
Finish your point. Finish your point. Like,
Dude, let me tell you, man, I've been through more shit.
I just
And the
want the
last-
truth. I think that's all we all want. Is
Do you know who it is, Chance?
He knows.
Oh, I know who it is.
William Glory, bitch.
Yeah.
That's right, glory, bitch.
Yeah. So, like,
William, listen, man. I have been through enough shit already, and I think even you can say that half the shit I've been through tonight is fucking bullshit.
yeah.
I think even you can admit to
No.
that one, man.
I can't admit to that because I don't think you've gone through enough, actually.
Oh,
For-
trust me, I have, man.
Wow.
Oh, trust me.
You might not think I
So
have, but
he
I
was
actually
crying earlier
have.
tonight. He was crying earlier tonight. Who else? So, like, as a result of whatever actions people have taken, the only person crying here and hurting is Chance.
Because, William, let me tell you something.
I don't know. Zoom in and let's see if those are real tears or if it's
They're real
standard
tears.
fake
They're real
tears.
tears. They're real. He was sniffling. You could hear it. And that's fucked up.
William, let me tell you something, dude. I get that, I've fucked up. And I do want to genuinely ask this. You sit there and say that I've fucked up a few times, and I get it. And y'all sit there and say that you want me to do better. Okay, cool. But my question to you is this. How is constantly fucking with me and doing all this shit supposed to help me, dude? That doesn't help me. That makes it worse. You say you want me to do better, then motherfucker, leave me alone and let me do better, man.
I've
Don't
never
go
said I
around
want
when-
you to
don't
do
go
better.
around-
I don't
go
care if you
around
do
when-
better. I can't repeat it so many times. I don't care about you or your well-being.
Why?
I never have
Why?
because you're a predator.
No, he's not.
Am I really? Or am I just somebody that got fucked with over the years and was made out to look that way? Or am I just somebody that got fucked over by scumbags like you and got treated like shit by pieces of shit like you over the years? Think about it, Willie
You can't escape your DNA. That's a given.
Actually, I can't.
Your dad
Here,
dealt
here.
you a shitty hand, and you know who dealt him a shitty hand? Sally.
Yeah.
This is all Sally's
No.
fault. Your problems are Sally's
you
fault.
leave my family out of this, you piece of
She's
shit.
raised two pedophiles.
Hey,
Here,
hey,
there's one-
white trash. Yeah, you like that, don't you, you pedophile motherfucker? I know who you support, Willy Wonka. I know you support these chomos. So, Marty, what do you say you get rid of this chomo?
I'm going to let him say his final piece, and then that's going to be that. Like, because he's not saying anything that makes
Man,
sense.
make it quick, tough guy.
No,
Yeah, make it
don't.
quick.
Better not do it, Marty.
Make it quick, tough guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think I've said my piece. This is
All
all
right, well,
Sally's
there you
fault.
have it. He said his
She
piece.
raised Rupel and she raised you, and they're both turned
Yeah,
out
it's
to
like
be
William's a
pedophiles.
scary guy here. Like, William is a confirmed scary guy.
William, let me tell you, dude. There's a difference between me and everybody else. I'm not scared of you. I'm really not.
No one's
You
asked
think
you to be
I am,
scared.
but I'm actually
just
not.
doing my thing.
Like, I know I am.
All you are, William Glory faggot, is nothing more than a little fucking dick sucking little bitch that supports chomos and chomo supporters.
All right, I have a simple.
Kate,
I have a
like
simple
Kate.
question for you, and then
No,
Marty
no,
can
I
pick
have
me
a
off.
simple question for you.
Why
are
is it that
such
you
a- why are
feel so
such a
compelled
faggot?
to send
Why
dick
are you
pics
such a chomo
and beat
lover?
off videos to every woman
Why
you ever
are
message
you
on the
such a
internet?
chomo
That's
lover,
not true.
dude?
Not true. That's
Oh,
not
he
true.
doesn't.
Why are
It's
you a
like
pedo lover,
constant.
dude?
It's
He
like
might-
winky
he might-
face.
he
Here comes
might-
the dick.
So look, he's a passionate man. He's a passionate man. He's got a lot of love to give.
Hey,
and-
William, let me ask you this. Why is it that motherfuckers like you can't just fuck off and mind your own goddamn business?
for
Because
a reason.
maybe if you leave the motherfucker alone that's doing dumb shit, either A, they're going to figure out what they're doing wrong and fix it, or B, they will eventually end up getting caught and they will end up in handcuffs and in prison and probably fucking dead.
And that's where you're going to
Yeah.
end up.
No, I'm not, dude.
Oh,
Because
but
here's the difference
there.
between me
Well,
and
if you don't, how you
William,
just said, are you going to go
William,
get counseling?
Shut up, fatso.
Are you going to get him counseling?
Here's
He
the thing,
doesn't-
dude. I plan on going to counseling on my fucking own when I'm damn good and ready. And I'm
Well,
not
when
gonna
I'm
let
damn
someone-
good
no,
and
I'm not
ready.
gonna
There
let
you
some
go.
bullshit-
You
No,
gotta
I'm not
go
gonna
for
let
a reason.
I'm not gonna let some fucking internet bully fuckboy like you tell me when to do it.
Right.
That's between me and my family.
You're
That is
going to
our
therapy because
business,
you want to go.
not
It's not going to
yours.
work. Well, then would you agree if therapy doesn't work unless the person wants to go and they're good and ready? And
Because, like I said, William, the only
agree.
therapy I really need is motherfuckers like you leaving me the fuck alone.
that
That's
will help.
all I need.
Yeah.
That's all I need is for
Amen.
motherfuckers like you to fuck off and stop screwing with me. That's all I need. And maybe then, maybe if y'all stop fucking with me and let me do my shit and stop running your mouth about me, oh, gee, you might see a different side of me
Yeah.
that
You
people
won't even give that a
actually get to
chance.
see.
You won't even
So
give
it's
that a
our
chance.
fault. So it's
So
our fault that
really-
you send dick pics. Okay.
Actually,
Your-
it
your
is
fault.
because you guys are the ones
Yes.
that come around doing this shit. You guys are the
Well-
ones that come around doing this shit, you fucking moron. So, William, do yourself a favor and go fuck yourself.
Go nick
you piece
yourself,
of shit
William.
pedophile lover.
Go nick yourself.
Hey.
You need. Look, if anyone needs therapy, it's you, sir. I mean, I hate to tell you this. You've not given him a chance to be away from this demonic influences, namely you. Like,
I'm hyper focused. What do you want me to say?
well, all the
I
more
mean, how
reason
many
to go.
times has he wrote his wrongs?
More times than I can begin to remember.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote his wrongs bareback, maybe.
Still,
He's not like that. Like he's not. He's not like it's a cute joke. You know, I know you're like a class clown type of guy, but like I don't really I don't think that's like we're trying to do something here, you know, and I don't think that's cool to be honest with you.
I mean, this is an intervention, you know, for everybody now. It started off for Tibbz. Tibbz, I think, was emotional, and he just kind of closed up and got dramatic, like he was playing a part in a movie or something. Like, I could tell that he was deeply bothered. I think I even seen tears in his eyes. Honestly,
He was
He was
moved.
crying. He was crying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he was
Look.
definitely moved. I mean,
So look.
it's sad to see couples break up like that.
Keep
Yeah.
in mind, okay? We've never seen Chance admit any of his wrongdoing. We've never seen him cry before. Now that he's showing growth, when are you going to buzz off and go back to the ant farm where your ancestors used to hang out? And I'm not as good as I'm not like as good at this as some other people. Like I'm, you know, like I'm just you know, like but you know what I'm trying to say here is like
yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah, right.
You sound pretty racist telling me to stick with my own people there.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That's not what
Now what, Marty?
that's not what I was getting at. But the point is this: Chance showed a lot of growth tonight. We've never seen him this emotional. We've never seen him take accountability for everything. Like,
I mean, covered a lot of ground. I can't
Yeah.
take that away from the
Yeah.
events that unfolded.
okay, so you're giving him props. He's
Mm.
changing. He's changing.
Oh, he's changing. All right.
Well, so then that's very big of you to admit.
It's a positive thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
It is positive. I'm
Yeah.
positive he's changing.
that's good.
like okay. So I'll
Yeah.
take that at face value.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me up, and I'm sorry that I chased him away.
No, that's perfectly fine. Everyone clip William Glory Hole, admitting that the chance is like is on the up and up, and things are heading the right direction.
I don't know if that's what was said, but okay.
That's what I heard.
I mean, you know, I think really, you know, he's in a bad place, obviously, because he's tried so hard, you know, with Tibbz and their plan and all this stuff like that. Tibbz kind of took the reins, you know, and said, you know, Cyraxx, you know, do this, do that, you know, I'm gonna fucking fix your life. And you know, he obviously put his trust into Tibbz, and you know, look what happened. Like,
so this is
you know,
mandatory. Hey
I mean,
everyone.
if anything, it's Tibbz' fault that all of that happened, because Tibbz was supposed to have his accounts, and you know, like.
Okay, so really quickly, just hang on. Hey everyone, you want to be on the cutting edge of things and know what's going on with the world? Here's a Discord server right now, and I'm telling you this: like, you should probably join it. You won't regret it if you do. Like, I can tell you that much.